Go. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Voidcast. We're going to play something else, and more importantly, have a lot of fun doing it. This will be the third episode of our Precipice of Dreams spin-off, Listening Post Alpha. If it's your first time here, welcome, and if you've been here with us before, welcome back. We really appreciate that all of you are coming along on this adventure with us. So, we're missing a member, but I think that'll work itself out at some point, hopefully. So how's the rest of you doing? Everyone
no.
Great?
Good.
Oh,
Very
yeah?
tired, but I'm looking forward to playing. So, yeah.
Tired, yeah, that's part of the human existence, I think. It's a response I often get. And everyone in chat also doing fine, I hope. Don't reply straight away, because we're delayed probably. Yeah, so we're going to play some more Listening Post Alpha with the Herald rule set. But first, let's go over some other business. Well, we have socials with in the absence of Michel. Let's do them quickly. You can find us on link tr.ee/voidcastlive. And you can find everything there. It's our Discord, our YouTube, our Instagram, everything. And if you've missed a couple of episodes, you can find our YouTube there, and everything is posted there, and this will be posted there as well. Yeah, I also want to once again welcome our two guests, Ashley and Vix. Still not gotten wiser and stayed away, but
I feel like the chaos is bringing us back.
yeah, that's something alluring
Accidentally.
about this chaos,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. I understand. It's
The prospect of dying in outer space, I think, is really enticing.
yeah, that's I'm sure we can live up to that.
In space, no one can hear you scream. That kind of death. Yeah.
Maybe.
I
So-
mean,
Yep.
I wanted to live. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but
But will you die if, like, you end up in outer space? Do you need to breathe? You'll be fine. It's the
in this
rest of
body,
us.
he needs to breathe, but he can change it so that he doesn't have to breathe. But then
Oh.
he needs to go to his true form.
Secrets. Let's see.
Oh,
Of course.
heavy spoilers.
Well, you all knew he wasn't actually a monkey, right? It's, or
Yeah,
that?
What?
No? Okay.
No.
Okay, spoilers. Sorry, I didn't say anything.
Wait, what?
Of course,
Okay,
there
so-
are also our viewers, Roger.
Yeah, I could also restart stream now and just pretend I never said
Oh,
that.
yeah.
So roll the intro and talk about socials again.
I feel like repeatedly saying that you don't need to eat anything and that you've been alive for thousands of years kind of tipped everyone off.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you were like 6,000 years old.
But wait, aren't
mentioned
other
last
apes
time.
though?
Pardon?
I don't know. I never.
I think all
actually
apes
asked
live
them.
like live that long. They just migrate to other areas, so you think there are new ones.
Yeah, and they change their haircut and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
a bit like my dog that's been on that farm for a long time?
Yeah, he's still happy though. Actually,
I have one of those too.
He's even cold happy.
And
No, but if you're not here, where can we find you, Vix?
Like I said last week or 2 weeks ago, I'm usually right here. I don't ever move from the spot. I just wait to be invited on, and then I turn my camera on. That's all I do all day.
Nice. Yeah.
No, but you can find me online as Vixdraws. If you want to see any of my artwork, I mostly do character art. And I also play and do art over at Top Down Tabletop, and I once in a while DM for our one-shots. So you can find us every Saturday playing some sort of tabletop RPG. We are actually taking a break this coming week, but we will be back the following week after that.
Nice.
There's our heater.
He's back.
It's absolutely radio or racing. Yeah.
Radiating.
And Ash, you doing anything outside of sowing chaos over here?
Nope. Just hanging out in the chaos at the moment. Yeah. As soon as Parallel Projections gets back up and running, I'm sure I'm going to be super involved in that, which I'm sure Michelle will want to tell everyone about. Other than that,
nice bridge.
Other than that, Vic stole my thunder a bit because at least she does other streaming. I literally do just sit here and wait for Voidcast to turn itself back on.
You can judge like on a scale of 10 who does the sitting here better.
It won't be me.
Just drop it in the comments below if you're watching this on YouTube. Otherwise, you can vote in chat.
The highest score is actually 6.9 out of 10, so just keep that in mind when you're rating.
Yes.
Mm.
I rate myself a solid 2. And I'm being kind.
I'm assuming that's 2 out of 2 because you deserve nothing less in my book.
No, I'm British, so I think it's about 48 to 52% that I'm just an idiot. That's a joke.
Okay, yeah,
Most
I could give,
humans.
I
Just a
could
joke
give,
for
I
British
could give you
people.
that one.
Yeah.
Purely a joke for British people.
Well, if you want, you can escape Britain again through Northern Ireland. I just heard. So, if you want to come back to our EU people, then we welcome you.
If you want to get really political, I've got to come through Rwanda first, apparently. It's all going well here. We're loving it. How are you guys? How is it back
Yeah,
on the
let's not
continent?
get political.
I miss it. I miss being able to go there.
No, but yeah, we have other shows, and sometimes at least.
What?
Next week for sure, though, right?
For sure,
Jasper?
parallel projections.
No, looking at Jasper, not you.
We'll come to you in a second, Michelle.
I was already worried. I'm making promises
So-
here that I can't keep.
I think I did a pretty interesting stream like a week ago with like 2 viewers. But one of them was Michelle, so it was fun.
Hey.
And
I was
yeah,
working.
you were there at the start. I know. But anyway, I was thinking about what should I do on mapping the void, and I went from like micro level maps to macro level maps. Can I say that in English? I don't know.
Yes,
Yeah. Okay.
it's micro, not micro. Alright.
Micro, of course. So I did a room. I talked about rooms, and then I talked about continents and that kind of stuff, and everything in between. And then I settled on 2 possible options for a new map. One would be an original map, which would be Brentwick, which is
Original.
yeah, it's kind of our thing at least. It's not some content from another.
Our
D&D.
own IP, yes.
Yeah, like that. So that would be the other viewer was Jasper, says yes in the chat. Yeah, also true. Anyway, and then and the other option, which Michelle said, well, you're getting so emotional about this, you should probably do that one, is redrawing Rexentrum, which is the capital city of the Dwendalian Empire in Critical Role's Campaign 2, which there's a map in Explorer's Guide to Wildmount, the book from Critical Role, which is so bad that I almost cry when I look at that map.
Yeah, it's when you say emotional, you mean you get mad when you look at the map, right?
Yeah, I get mad. Yeah, it's not in a positive way in this case. I could kind of cope with Wave Echo Cave, but this map is so bad, so bad that I might actually want to redraw that one. And because of the emotions, I guess I'm going for that one. I still have a bit of my sleeve for Brentwick, but I think that that would be the funnest project. A big project as well, because I have to rewatch some Critical Role and really get into the lore, to get into the mindset for this map, which is a lot bigger than 20 rooms of description, but I think it would be worth it. Yeah.
Who drew that map originally then? Is it someone from
Well,
Critical Role?
I don't know for certain. It seems like a bit of a standard city map that they put in there, and at the start of the book it says that the maps have been done by Devon Rue, but she's a really good, or they are a really good map maker, and I think that they did the more of the country kind of maps in there, because I can't imagine that Devon Rue did that map. But I'm not certain. But yeah, I really got mad. I've been
He
Guess
called
it's,
me
uh,
after.
replying.
He called me afterwards in tears. He said, "This map. I just can't believe this map."
it's almost true. I really called him.
Well, if you feel the same way about the Brentwick's map when you see it, then you can do that one too.
It is better than that map. So
I would certainly hope so, because I spent
automatic.
hours on it.
tick tick tick, generate.
Yeah, exactly. It's a random generation.
But it's better than the well. Anyway, so that's that is what I'm going to do on mapping the void.
Of course, this is all our personal opinions, and we are not professional map makers. And if people enjoy that map, then it is
Fuck them.
a fine.
Can I say that on stream?
Yeah, we have more than 30 seconds in. That's okay. So, can someone clip that? That's,
Or not.
Yeah, no, I think it's an important disclaimer. It's
Anyway,
no, but everyone's free to their entitled to their own opinion, of course.
Of course they are.
even if it's incorrect.
Yeah,
No,
Jasper will
aw,
get mad,
it's-
but he don't care. Anyway, what else?
Michel?
Yeah. There's another show that lives in the realm of quantum possibilities, and that's parallel projections.
There is
That might happen.
There's a high probability that there will be a parallel projections next week.
But you won't know until you observe it.
Yes. Until it's actually observed, the existence of the episode that is the parallel projections episode of next Monday may or may not exist.
Yeah, I
But
was
if it
looking into
exists-
some
Oh,
small discussions
Actually,
about
it is
guests being invited and stuff like that. So
at this
No?
moment in time, it both exists and doesn't exist. That's what I should have said.
But if it exists, laptops will be involved.
Yes, and streams from holidays, perhaps.
Yes.
perhaps.
So it's a parallel probability projection.
Yeah,
It's
you could
3D.
say that. You could say that.
And the probe.
What?
Yeah, I wanted to add an additional P,
Probe.
because
Oh,
that's just where he's all about P.
okay.
The P probe.
Okay. I think I've insulted Jasper enough for one evening.
I'm still
Um,
laughing, so
Yeah, so we are going to play with a different set of a different rule set called
Again?
Herald. Yeah. It's
Oh, it's
it's
the
a
same
play on
one as
design. Yeah, but
Changes every
sometimes people don't watch the first two episodes, and then
Okay.
they come here, and well, it's a sci-fi rule set because D&D was lacking one, or it was insufficient. So I designed all new rule set with 14 unique classes, and 5 of them will be on display this evening. Each class has different mechanics, and it's very mechanic heavy. So yeah, let's see if everyone can keep up. Apart from that, does anyone else have anything to say? Maybe Jin? He's been suspiciously quiet.
No, I'm just.
He's up to something.
I
that's
don't
true,
trust
but I'm just
kinda
laughing for
sus.
now.
No, but yeah, we have an intro for this show, and so far we've had no intro, a semi-intro, but now we have a full intro. So
We first had a how would you call it?
an Easter egg of an intro.
An Easter egg of an intro. Then we had a quasi intro,
Pseudo?
pseudo intro,
Demi?
and demi intro. And now there's a full actual intro. So turn on the volume of your whatever you're listening to and watch the screen.
I hope they're listening to us, though, because otherwise we've been talking into the void. Well, watch the scene, because here it comes.
I'm going down, I'm going down, I'm going down till I hit the ground. I gave it all, my heart is dry, still not enough for these tears to dry.
Love it.
I love
Yeah,
I
was
love the
great.
chimp and the the lizard.
I'm in there.
I love the fact that when the logo appears, you hear this shattering sound, like stuff is breaking and absolute chaos erupts.
After the first two, I didn't know what to do for this intro, but after the first two sessions, I thought there was a clear sort of through line. I was able to come up with this thing.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's cool. Well done, man. It's awesome. Yeah, does anyone?
The music was by Stone Golem, by the way.
Yeah. I recognize the voice, but not everyone minded. But does anyone want to do the recap, or should I? I should.
Please, Game Master.
It's really weird. No, last time you had just completed your trial, and subsequently you were dragged into the briefing room where you got your actual mission. And your mission is to go to Listening Post Alpha in orbit of the planet Adon and investigate what went wrong there. There was this emergency message that went out from the station, and then nothing was heard anymore. And so you did, right? And that was about the whole session. No, you got a ship, which you got to rename, and you named it the Thing. And then you tried not to talk about the incident and failed, because Marholm gave a speech that started with, listen, guys, I know there's 5 of us here now, but there used to be 8. And it devolved into some harsh conversation about way back when. And when you arrived at Listening Post Alpha, you were welcomed quite in a friendly manner. So your first instinct was to shoot that person, but you didn't, or almost didn't, because when you went into the decontamination chamber, which is a very normal thing when you arrive at a new spot, you have to be decontaminated, but you guys were all suspicious about it, and that was not without reason, because it immediately malfunctioned and wanted to burn you all alive. But with some clever hacking, you opened the door, and you shot the woman that was escorting you, and then her corpse got burned in the airlock, and you guys were safe, right? After that, some monitors turned on, and there was this weird-looking demon-like creature talking to you. But when you shot all the monitors, he appeared in front of you. Well, Actually not, because someone tried to shoot him and it went straight through, because it was an illusion. He's projecting himself here. And yeah, he's joined in on the fun, right? He's having casual conversation with you guys as you make your way through the space station. And there's actually two of them right now, because one of them is having a rock off with Lindorian, and the other one is listening to the complete history of 049. Complete 6,000 year history starting from day one when he was born. And that's where you guys are.
So we did good because so far we left no evidence that we did something wrong.
Also
Yes.
true.
Also
Yeah.
true.
Very true.
And you forgot one important thing, Roger. The moon winked at us.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's
Maybe it
mentioned.
wasn't important.
No, I think
It literally winked at us before we landed, and he was wondering, and the game master was wondering why we were suspicious of everything.
Still am. Yeah, there you go. 3 corridors of listening post alpha. The space station itself is this large cylinder with 2 rings, one turning clockwise, one turning counterclockwise, connected with 3 long hallways to the center cylinder. And you're passing through one of those cylinders, the corridors towards the central structure right now. There's windows, so you can look outside into space, and you can see the planet below, the planet Adon. And yeah, J'Keska, because that's the name of the weird Harlequin demon, is still with you guys.
All right. I just take a moment in the rock off and just start, because I'm a bit out of shape. So I start leaning against the door frame. Go, 1 second. 1 second. Ooh. Ooh. And then I lunge at him with a karate chop.
Oh no!
Because he ate your fucking schnitzel.
And I said,
Oh, yeah.
didn't expect that.
Yeah, still an illusion though, so
Yeah.
the karate chop goes straight through him.
And from the back of Breslor, you can hear. So that takes me up to my 600th year, which we can call my goth phase.
I'm talking to Kit and saying, "Well, Kit, do we have to start counting to 2 again, or are we still near the number 2? Like, you know, has everything been reset, or are we still nearly going to kill something? I've lost count, so to say, at 1."
During this time, Ned is like flying around Lynn, trying to like keep his sweat from getting too out of control, just like dabbing him with like a handkerchief. And Kit turns to Breslor, and she seems out of it. She's kind of just paying attention to the data pad on her wrist as she's walking. She's kind of marching forward. I assume that this rock off is happening like we're walking and you're still doing that?
Yeah, we're walking. And
Yeah, he's playing air guitar.
I'm playing
Yep.
air guitar while beatboxing and singing everything we see. Like, the steel plates on the floor, and I'm just walking alongside the guy.
Then Kit turns to Breslor and says, I think that we're still going. Lynn, how long is this gonna take?
1 second. I think I got him. Oh, I almost got him beat. I almost got it.
I think that we need some more time, Breslor.
Pet me. Ape?
So I just start stroking his head, and while I'm stroking his head, I'm like, and so that took me through some difficult times of my life. I would really recommend Cradle of Filth. They get you through some difficult times when you really need them. So that
He's just nodding along and saying, "Yeah, interesting. Oh, Cradle of Filth. Yeah, it sounds like it's right up my alley." Yeah.
So, is this guy coming up with any decent tunes while we
Well,
are
he's
walking?
playing the violin, so it sounds kind of screechy. It's
But is he
it's
actually
very-
playing? Is he showing?
yeah, he's
some...
actually playing.
Okay.
He's showing some skill, but it's like he's doing it wrong on purpose.
Yeah, okay. So he's being creative.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
creative. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
And he's
Right.
dancing. He's
I can
making
respect that.
pirouettes and jumping, and he's very nimble. And he's almost like a ballet dancer as he goes about you with his violin. But he waits his turn every time.
I'm
He seems
not,
to be
like,
having
I'm-
a great time.
All right.
So I can't wait for you guys to join the feast. It's been a while since we had new guests.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure everyone will be very happy to see you.
Where is this everyone that you're talking about?
Ooh, in the mess hall.
But we're
That's
not
where we're going, right?
No, we're not going to the mess hall.
You're not? Ah, such a shame. Where are you going then?
Not to the mess hall.
Not. Okay. But where are you going? Do you even know the way?
It's a secret, and if you would like strike a post like I asked you, and
I
like
did.
yeah, but it was not awesome enough. It doesn't fit, you know.
Ooh.
You're-
Well, I can't claim to be part of your interesting group.
Yeah, I'm guessing that actually everybody's having a lot of fun with you. So I was thinking of
Everyone
asking,
is. Why aren't you joining in?
why don't you join in? I'm feeling a lack of physicality on your part.
Oh, but I'm busy. I'm having quite a meal myself.
Disturbing.
You are eating while entertaining us.
Yes, I'm a man of many talents.
And low principles, apparently.
I've been told that's really rude.
Exactly. Thank you, kid.
Oh, you mean like etiquette? Yeah, I don't really care for that. Those are just rules made to constrict the weak-minded.
But you do the rock off, which is etiquette in itself, isn't it, Lynn?
No, it's fun.
At that point,
Entertaining.
I'm leaning against the wall again. This time, visibly sweating and out of breath. Go like, continue on without me. He had me beat. I can't
the
win
illusion-
this one.
The illusion next to him is actually holding a palm leaf and just waving it his way. It doesn't generate any air because it's an illusion, but
Just
well-
continue on without me, and I'm waiting for the rest of the group to.
So I assume
continue
you're all talking to the one that was doing the rock off, because while you're all talking about this, I'm massaging Breslaw. A foot's gone into his backpack and taken out a banana, which I'm eating with the other hand. And I'm continuing to talk to him, saying, and that's when I went into my accountancy job at the main. When I was about 1,000 years old.
He's going through these years like mad.
Yes. I think you're skipping
Exactly.
parts, aren't you?
No, there was lots of times where I was just sat staring into the abyss, waiting for something to happen.
as you do.
As we all do, I guess.
I'm
For me, it
glossing
was the
over.
toilet in my cell.
Is the group moving on?
Yeah, I think so. I didn't.
Yeah,
stop.
without you mean?
Didn't
Yes.
we go to communications or something?
Did we pass any doors?
No, not yet. You're still have to reach the main structure.
Oh, okay.
That's a long hallway.
Yeah.
It is.
It's a long hallway.
So I lag behind a bit, keeping my eyes on the walls and stuff, the surroundings.
Right, then he loses that illusion loses interest in you and starts dancing around the group. Probably while having that conversation we just had. Striking a plethora of poses, by the way, but none that would fit. The
No,
thing.
no, exactly.
There's only one the thing.
Yeah, can be done with a maximum of 8 people, but you know.
There's actually 2 the things because we called our ship the thing too.
Yeah, that's true.
We made that a thing.
Wait, we call that thing too?
We should.
I thought it was called also the thing.
Also the thing.
Oh, that makes sense actually.
I think we might have said that. What did Kit wrote on the side?
I think she just wrote the thing, and so
Okay.
we might need to rectify that if we survive.
If
Yeah, so we won't be joining your feast, and you can stop closing
Communications.
because you're not gonna make the cut.
But I prepared such a great meal.
Yeah, but if you're eating
Fine, if it's all work and no play with you,
it, yeah,
you
that's-
could at least glance at the feast as you pass by it on your way to communications.
Why are you so interested in at us looking at the feast?
Because I put a lot of work in it.
Then why did you start eating without your guests?
We don't consume the same things. Your meal's more organic, while mine is more organic.
Ah, no.
That's a made-up word. He's using made-up words, guys.
All words are made up.
He might be right.
Do you
You're
mean
confusing
organic
me.
as in arcane?
Yes.
Ah, that's shitty.
Yeah, it's very good, and there's an abundance over here.
You wouldn't last a day in prison if you just ate organic.
Sure.
It's stupid.
Have you been in prison? I've been imprisoned once. I didn't quite enjoy it. It was boring, and the
How did they-
entertainment was sorely lacking.
How did they do it?
What?
Imprison you?
Oh, they shackled me.
Sounds about right. Shackling is a cool part of it.
Yeah, but how can they shackle you? You have no physical body.
I do have a physical body, but not in the way you have one.
So you're
I am
even
made of
ruder,
different stuff.
but you're even ruder than I thought. One, you're eating the feast without us, and
No.
B,
Your feast
not-
is being eaten at the moment by all of our guests. But you are our very special guests.
We were told to take care of the comms first, and then we can come and see your feast.
maybe.
Okay.
Business before pleasure, you know.
Fine. Go to the comms. I don't care.
Yeah. I think
I'll
you
come
do.
with you.
Yeah, but bring your
Sounds good,
physical
right?
body next time.
Sorry?
Bring your physical body next time.
No, it's busy.
But it's rude. We brought
Why
our
is it
physical
rude?
body. Are we
You know
being...
nothing of my etiquette. You know what's rude? When someone offers you a great meal and you decline. That's rude.
But you are
At
saying...
least I make an
Oh.
effort to come to you. even though I physically can't, I am still here with you.
But you are on our space station, so it's
No,
our.
it's also
advantage,
very rude.
our-
Keeping your helmets on inside. Why don't you take them off?
Why don't
We were
you
told
bring-
not to.
By who?
By the guy who sent us here.
Oh, you were sent here. You're not
Yes.
just visitors.
No, we were sent here.
Who?
I
Who
can talk
sent
about
you?
this, right, people?
Sure.
Who sent you?
An ass.
Oh, he's such an
Ass.
ass.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, it's not like a donkey or anything.
His name is
Oh.
Bart Ass. I'm pretty sure.
He's the
Like
assistant
badass.
professor. Director. Professor? What was he assistant
Director,
of?
he's a-
I can't remember.
The director.
Assistant directum. Something like that.
Okay. Doesn't
They whacked him
sound like
ass.
I would know him. To be fair, I haven't met many of your varied species.
Well, apparently you did, because the first person who hosted us inside, who is now non-existent.
We do
Was
not
also-
talk.
Oh yeah.
Man, we just got rid of the
Such a
evidence, man.
shame.
We don't.
All this malfunction equipment here. So weird, right?
Are the rest of the people on the space station even okay?
Sure, they're happy.
At
but-
least that's a good thing.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you don't have to believe in Breslor. I mean, come on. The
Why?
woman died, and
Do I look like I'm lying?
do you
No,
really think
not
that
at all.
that? No, he doesn't look like he's lying, but he doesn't look like he's real either. And I wave my hand through his illusion.
True.
Also,
No,
it
that's
doesn't
rude.
look like he's speaking the truth.
No, because people on space stations have duties to perform, and we didn't see even one of them doing it. And I don't really think that they're all just feasting, especially not if a spaceship arrives.
I have learned while growing up that you always have to trust the good in people until proven differently, or unless kid counts to 2.
Well, remember the second part. That's the important part.
What is this? It's good. How does that work? Are you guys good?
What?
It's like when you're being very altruistic,
Oh,
like putting the needs of the others before your own.
Is that what good is? Then we're not.
I have always been good, but sometimes I get killed because I'm too good. I was
Something.
2000 before I died for the first time.
What?
I'm sorry, what?
What?
Wait, this conversation just got interesting.
Yeah, why are you
It
telling him
wasn't
this
before.
and never told us this?
You never asked.
That is very
and I
true.
did.
That is also very true.
See? Nice bloke.
You see, the guy just beat me in a rock off. He's and now he's asking all the right questions. He's already a better friend than we are.
Yeah, I was actually considering him for our team, but since he doesn't have thing, I don't think that he will actually join us. And I have a suspicion about you. I don't know what it is. Just something is not right, but it's always the same with those magic mumbo jumbo thingies. You guys
You're
really
just a very suspicious fellow, aren't you?
well. I just trust guns more than magic. Hey,
Guns.
or swords. Or...
When he says guns, I whip out my pistol fingers and do pow, and then
Ooh.
nothing happens. I'm not actually firing.
No, but he's
Kit.
still applauding. He likes it.
Kit, while everyone's talking, is now having just like a exchange with Ned, it seems like a one-sided conversation, and she's just like shaking her head like, no, that's dangerous. Why do you always want to touch things? And she seems to be getting frustrated with Ned until she finally just kind of relaxes a little bit. Okay, fine. And Ned is gonna go fly up ahead. I would say like just trying to get a general feel for if they're heading in the right direction at all.
Well,
It's a
you're
long hallway.
passing. You've by now you've reached the central structure, the core structure, but there's signs everywhere, so it's not that hard to know that you're going towards both the mess hall and communications, because they're listed on the same sign.
And what are we passing right now? Like, is there something close?
Well, you end up in this hallway that goes in a curve, like around the outside. There's windows to the outside still, so you can see that the ring where it just came from, as well as the stars and planets. The planet, singular. And you pass some doors, and some say, it's a multitude of it's the lounge, meeting room, stuff like that. Nothing too interesting, and most of it is designed to host guests. So there's.
But do I see signs of combat or anything anywhere? Signs of struggle, combat, fighting.
No.
Okay. So everything seems to be in order. No.
Yeah, it actually looks very clean. Like most of the floor is white, the walls are white, except for some colored lines that follow the signs and stuff. There's like this panel on the side of the wall where you can put your hand in, and then it will drag you if there's no gravity. But there is gravity now. But you're familiar with the concept. It looks very clean. There's the everything's well kept and well lit. Feels it's like you guys asked me at the start. One of you asked me what kind of sci-fi this would be, and I said it's more like the Star Trek, Mass Effect sci-fi, where everything's very clean and not that the industrial look. And that's being very true right now. There's even some plants along the way, and a nice bit of greenery, and some screens that display nothing at the moment. But there's most interesting view is the outside, to be fair.
Can we see the moon?
No, that's on the other side of the station.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
You're kind of in between the planet and the moon.
Yeah. All right. But we can see the planet.
Yeah, you can.
And it was a planet that had a sort of starting civilization on it, right? They were not spacefaring yet or anything, as far as we know.
From what you read in the report, there is some technology there that's relatively advanced, but it's pre-space.
The encyclopedia says mostly harmless.
Oh yeah.
The Hitchhiker's Guide.
Yeah, exactly. Bring a towel.
Okay. I'm trying to smell if I can smell anything coming from the mess hall.
Yeah, actually, you make a perception check.
Okay.
I've been looking at my character sheets, guys, while he's making the roll, but I have to admit, besides shooting, there's not a whole lot of utility for me.
Maybe I can help with that. I don't know. Perception.
Still, the shooting part is why they brought you there.
Yeah, I know that. But I'm just telling the group that they shouldn't expect anything else from me.
Man, I'm doing it wrong. Okay, here we go. What was it again? /R?
Yeah. Yes.
It's pretty good.
There we go. 18 total.
18. Well, you do smell like food, but it smells kind of raw and a bit rotting.
I smell some wonderful food up ahead.
But we're not going to the feast. I am at the point where I would walk around the entire station just to not give in to this guy.
Meanwhile, from the top of Breslaw's head, you hear. So, that takes us up to this morning where I had a banana in a tire swing. Tell me about yourself.
Ooh. Yeah, well, as I've told you, my name is J'Keska. And I'm a bit of a traveler myself. As in, I roam the universe in search of entertainment. And I do have to say that your species, however varied you are, quite entertaining. But what brought me here was this interesting little planet. Like, I was wondering what he was on about. I decided to check it out for myself. You haven't even set foot on the planet because I found this neat little thing in space containing so much magic that I just had to have a bite.
And how long have you been an extra-dimensional being?
As long as I can remember, so that's about... I have no idea.
I can imagine the entire group just
Millennia.
walking slower and slower, listening, just
Yeah.
eyes perking
Listening
up
in.
like a, ooh, just listening in.
But I don't want to meddle too much with the planet down below, because I wouldn't want his eye on me.
You're afraid of him, aren't you?
Oh yes, and you should be too.
Of whom again?
Blinking Moon Man.
He does have many names, but that's the first time I've heard that.
My fiance. That's what I call him.
What are
Because he
some?
winked at me.
We had a
Excellent.
legend. We had a legend back on Progenitor. A legend of a void that consumed everything. Probably the same thing.
It might be. He's a bit older than me, and he has been in this like eternal war with forces that oppose him and stuff like that. And yeah, I don't really care.
You just want to have fun, right?
Of course, don't we all?
How?
And you want to have friends.
Maybe.
I think we are a lot the same. Just having a joyous, fulfilled life with friends is kind of my goal.
Yeah, but friends tend to be kind of fleeting. They're so...
They are if you stab them.
Sorry?
They are if you stab them, Breslor.
I've never stabbed one in my life.
Oh, I did.
No, that's not true. I stabbed a couple.
Yeah.
I also
silly
stabbed
if you have to do
a couple, like two of them at once.
that. Oh,
Kit just says, you can put friends back together, right, Ned? And even though she's gonna follow Marhome's lead in kind of veering around the mess hall as best as possible and not looking with her eyes, she's gonna send Ned to go and look at what's in the mess hall.
Well, at some point you reach a sign, and then the sign splits. Like one direction is mess hall, the other one is communications.
Nice.
Weirdly enough, Ned is heading towards the one that says mess hall.
What? Where's Ned going?
He wanted to go look. We said we weren't gonna look. Ned can, and you can
Oh no!
clearly
Wait,
say
he
there's
goes.
a-
He goes towards the one. No, you want. He goes towards the one that says communications. That's the one. Sorry. I messed
Oh,
up.
he goes not where I wanted
He-
to.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So for me,
Um,
okay.
Betrayal!
Wow, yeah. Again?
she seems a bit worried, and she's standing next to Marhome, and she looks up at him. That's not where I sent him. I mean, that's not where he wanted to go.
But
No,
he-
you're not telling me Ned is going rogue again, are you?
I
This
thought
time
it
be
worked.
gentle.
Everything is reading that he's functioning properly. This is not supposed to be happening.
Maybe
So what
he's
is-
maybe then he's just sticking to the plan, which is go to communications.
Yeah, or maybe we are being fooled. What does he see?
Could I make a hacking check on Ned?
Actually, I actually do
You're
wanna
not
pay
sure what they're
attention.
on about because he just flew towards the mess hall. It says mess hall on that sign, and he flew that way.
What?
What?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I see what's happening.
So what does he
Kit-
see?
Yeah, Kit is looking at the display of Ned's vision.
Yeah, well, he passes a couple more signs that say mess hall.
Wait, what?
What?
So
or is Kit
yeah.
communicating this or not?
She's not. She's just staring into her wrist at the moment. You could, like, if you looked over her shoulder, you could see what Ned's seeing.
I'm standing on my tippy
He ends up in
toes
this-
and
this,
try to look over your shoulder onto the display.
I push Rin down and look at it instead.
He ends up in front of this large double sliding doors with a large sign above it that says mess hall.
Kit looks back at the sign that.
It says
That's just
communications.
Okay.
Let's go to the mess hall. That way.
No, Breslow, we need to go to communications as Kit found it.
But this is where I get smarter than you.
Or sorry, has Ned found it?
He's at the mess hall.
What?
So let's go to the mess hall. But
We
then
don't
we go
wanna
to
go.
communications.
We need to go to communications.
More
I don't
home
think-
ixnay on the let's go to the mess hall, man. You know, wink wink, notch notch.
But
Oh no, that was the
go to communications, right? Communications
Yes.
that way. It's that way, right?
She points to the
You
thing that
disagree
says
over it, right?
communications, but then says that's the mess hall, and then she points to the other. I'm not sure about that one. It could also be wrong, but I think that's not the mess hall.
Let's
You-
find out.
I told you we were being fooled. Are you doing this? You get
But J'Keska. Call me Jack if it's that hard for you.
No, I'm going to try with J'Keska.
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 J'Keska. You would be wise to remember this.
You guessed right.
J'Keska.
I always think of Rin as a
He's
Jack.
got it.
Sorry, I'm having to check my sheet because I think I'd like to cast a spell.
Run the program.
That's the one.
self-destruct. we're blowing everything up.
Sounds like fun.
Nuclear
that is
strike?
No, I'd like to cast. I'd like to run if possible. Analyze location at the first level.
That should be possible. Can you tell me what it does? I know, but the rest doesn't.
Yes, so it is gain information about your current location. If I just bring it up, analyze location. When you run this program, you instantly gain information about your environment, what planet you're on, your exact location relative to the North Pole. Gain general information about the environment. This program can be used in conjunction with the power-up upgrades. But what I want to know is, are the signs correct? That's what I want to know.
Well, it's okay. Normally, this program doesn't provide you with a map, but you got a map. So the readings you get are, everything's normal here. Like there's normal gravity, there's normal oxygen levels, and there's everything points toward it being just a habitable environment. But if you consult the map, then these signs are correct in the way you see them. Which seems to be the opposite of what everyone else is seeing, with the exception of Ned.
So I'm seeing them as correct.
Yeah.
Which is the way that Ned was seeing them.
Yes.
So Ned is, in fact, stood outside the galley, but the sign that everyone else can see is that way is leads to communications.
Yes.
So I immediately look at Jack and I say, that's a very neat trick you've done there.
Oh, there's no fooling you, is there? You know what? You look the hungriest of them all. But I'm not sure I can provide what you need with the feast. Maybe you should join me in the core at some point.
Did he fool
Maybe
us?
that's more to your liking.
I've tried arcanic magic before. It doesn't come anywhere close to programming.
Did
And
he
anyway,
fool us? With
you might
arcanic
not-
magic?
Sorry, you might not like having friends, but I find it makes the Ice Ages pass so much quicker. And then I turn and just say to Kit, I think you'll find that Ned is seeing the truth.
But did he fool us? Did we get illusionalized or something?
You made up that word.
Yeah, we got shambazzled for sure.
I get the feeling that 049 doesn't understand how magic works in the same way that I think he would see magic as actual magic because it's not programming. So he doesn't know how it's working, but he knows that it's not right because he's seeing something that's different to what you're seeing.
Your kind has this innate desire to be able to manipulate magic once again, because I mean you're 6,000 years old, but your soul is way older than that. And it's something you lost. It's like you've been amputated in a way. And this biokinetic energy you wield is a nice alternative. But there is a very close relationship between biokinetic energy and magic. Except one can be manipulated with machines, and the other can't.
So yes, I tell you, you've all been fooled, but I can see it as though it's written that way, and I know that that's correct.
Let's go the other way then.
I am no fool.
Yeah, rats. It happened to us again. How many times is this going to? We need a mage again, guys. Next mission, we're going to recruit somebody who can do a thing and can wield some magic.
Man, there's going to be a next
Ooh,
mission. What do you know that we don't?
But the way that he ended up with bits inside that were outside and outside that were inside, I don't think I could see that again without feeling a little bit of regret.
I know magic.
You're hired. And Ket's gonna head toward the communications.
I turn to more home and go like, "What the f, dude? You didn't tell us she was promoted to recruitment officer."
I didn't know either.
He changes his outfit then to look more like a military outfit. He even wears the Traveler's logo on his chest now, and he has this military cap that's laying uncomfortably on his horns.
I'm sorry,
Okay.
Mom.
Where to, sir?
Communications. The real ones.
Yeah, and I'm
Right.
sorry.
Let's
that
go! And he starts marching towards the sign that says mess hall.
Since you are a part of our group now, I must
So did
tell you,
John Cleese-esque as he starts walking.
it is analyzed, not illusionized.
That sounds
Oh, you can make up
painful.
words.
They called it analyzed in the prison. I never understood that one.
Weird.
We're not
Weird
going to
thing.
explain it right now.
So
Giddy
I'm sorry
up.
about that.
Giddy up, horsey. We're going to fall behind. And I give him a little kick and a massage to get him to stop
Woohoo!
moving.
I start running.
Can Ned see anything else? Like, is the doors on the mess hall closed? Is
It's
there
closed,
a window to
and
look through?
No, there's no
Okay.
windows.
Alright. Ned will just wait there for now.
Yeah, so you make your way to communications. Next signs all say communications, by the way, not mess hall anymore. It was apparently only those signs at the crossway were, well, changed. And at some point you reach this large communications room. It's a bit near the top of that central cylinder. There's a large observatory window there that is in part of the dome of that cylinder. And there's a whole bunch of computers and equipment for monitoring both the planet and deep space communications. And there's no one here. Not a single soul.
I don't know how far I can use Ned, so if there's a point where like he gets too far that I would know that I can't see through his display anymore, she would bring him back. But in either case, when they start approaching the comms, she turns to Lynn, sorry, and says, I'm realizing I can't do much without Ned here. Should I bring him back? She seems really, like, nervous.
Bring
Do you
him
think
back.
we're okay?
I think he did his part in telling us that. Although, if he could take a quick look, I would be interested in the feast. Just so we know what we're missing out on.
For the research that we're doing?
Yes.
Okay, and she's gonna see if Ned can use its appendages to open the door, or if it's like beyond his capabilities, since they're just like too little.
No, they usually respond to people standing in front of them. and Ned doesn't quite count as people or isn't registered as a station robot, so he can't get through the doors.
I don't think Ned can get in.
Then get him back. I think
Okay.
there might be trouble ahead, and I would feel safer if he was close.
She nods, and at the thought of there being trouble, she gets behind Lynn and starts bringing Ned back.
And I sort of look down from my perch on top of Breslau and say, "Well, I'm sure there must be cameras in this station, and you have such a way with machines. Couldn't you bring some up on the monitors?"
Talking to me?
I think it was probably directed at Kit. When we need to hit something, I'll let you know. And just
You
carry
want me
on
to hit
stroking.
monitors?
Carry on stroking his head.
She takes a step out. She's going to just kind of slink around the room, finding anything that looks like it could be the communication for the station, and if there's anything wrong with it.
Well, you quickly find a terminal where you could at least access it. There's nothing really wrong with it. Everything seems to be turned off.
Oh, okay. Then she is going to work at turning those on.
Okay, I can make a programming check because you don't have all the access.
That wasn't great. A 13.
13 in total. Oh.
Yep.
7. Well, you can reach the extranet, so to say, which is a bit of a galactic internet. But that's about it. You can't really establish communications with the Explorium.
I can't. And she turns to 049. Can you give me a hand, please? I'm not quite getting there. I think there's a lot on my mind at the moment.
Okay. Can I hop down and try and hack in as well?
Sure, make a programming check.
Yeah, so programming is +6 as well, so. Oh. Where'd that?
Oh,
Ugh.
that's even lower. That's an 11.
Yeah.
No, not
Just
really.
like, what
It's,
even is this? And she's just pointing to some very obvious.
J'Keska's relentless marching and dancing is way too distracting.
People,
Yeah.
we should call out our results because our viewers can't see.
Yeah, we can't see it. Yeah.
Oh,
That's
sorry.
why I said that it was an 11.
Yeah, very low.
Oh, you did? Oh, okay.
I did.
didn't hear that. Sorry.
At which point I turn to Jack. I say, "You've done an excellent job on the computer system docking us out, but don't think you've won all the cards here. I can still check my forum posts." And immediately start surfing the internet, although the galaxy.
So, did you find out what's wrong?
Should I put my sword in the computer?
Not yet, Breslau, not yet. We'll get to that
Is it-
soon.
Is there something wrong with the communications then? J'Keska asks.
I
mean,
can't.
I haven't touched it.
I can't quite get it online. Well, I mean, that's not true. And she looks over at the form that 049 is currently perusing, and she quickly kind of reaches over and makes like some nasty comment on one of the posts, and then casually carries on. I don't think the communications are up, but we're halfway there. Maybe with some more time, I'm not sure.
Can I
Hey,
help?
since you're part of our crew now, Jack, I'm going to call you Jack because I was almost there, but I don't want to insult you.
Oh, I
since-
understand. It's confusing.
I don't know why, but since it obviously wasn't my decision, you're a part of our crew now.
Of course.
Can you get some guys of the feast from the communication room to help us out?
I mean, you should go ask yourself, maybe.
This
What?
guy.
I get a sense that Jax wants us to be part of his feast.
Yeah, he said
Put
that.
so
but-
much effort into it.
Yeah,
You can't have done it for us, though, right? Because we just arrived.
Yeah. But I scrambled everybody. I put them all for the feast just for you, our
Yeah, but-
wonderful guests.
You
There's
know
only
what?
one person that didn't want to cooperate, but who cares?
Who was that?
I don't know, some female bird-like creature.
An Avarian.
I don't know.
I think.
Okay, but okay, I'm just going to make this straight. So you don't have to thank me for this. Thank Kit. She made you a member. But you're wearing our uniform now, so when I tell you to get the guests to help us with communication, you kind of do it. Because
Oh, then I quit.
what?
That's
I don't want to be
desertion,
part of it anymore. And
But
he
that's
rips off
desertion, and we
the
should
logo and throws it to the ground.
We are told to
disappears.
execute deserters on the spot.
I
That's
draw my
very-
blade.
Yeah, that's very right, Win.
I draw my blade.
Yeah, I don't like this
Say two, kid. Say two.
authority type
2.
thing. You can't tell me what to do.
I smash.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
I am at least 6 meters out of the way when this happens.
Yeah, me too.
Not like that.
I've seen how this works.
I would love to be, but I'm glued to the terminal, trolling the ass guy that set us all the missions. I've hacked into his Tinder profile, and I'm just like reading nasty comments.
Hey,
Swiping
Smart.
right.
I see you do that, and then say like, okay, listen, I know nothing about computers or communications. I'm telling you this because I hate to admit it, but I'm really only good at shooting and talking, and maybe I make a pretty good rock musician, I think. But anyway, that's beside the point. If you are trolling Bert's as director's Tinder profile, couldn't you also give him a report on the status of this station? Basically establishing communications, basically
True Tinder.
I then
finishing our mission.
I
You're making
immediately
it too hard.
I think we
immediately-
should call it something else as Tinder. This is a sci-fi campaign. Oh.
I
Finder.
immediately
Finder.
bring up a
Starfinder.
Without an E.
I immediately bring up another page, and it's just a really badly drawn GIF of Lynn, and it just says "I fire blanks," and I just kind of look at him.
I rolled a
I'm not-
11
I'm
plus
not-
7 for an 18, by the way.
An 18. That's a hit. So roll for damage.
Yay.
Don't kill the healer.
I'm probably attacking the
That's hurtful. 04. Why'd you have to bring
Attacking
that
the
up?
comms.
attacking the comms. So 10 damage.
10 damage. So yeah, you slash him right in two. And you see this. You see him like wait, the camera. He shifts a bit first, and then he just falls apart into slices. And he disappears as soon as he hits the ground, and you have to try to get your sword back from that computer terminal that you just rammed it into.
I fell for it.
Now that was rude.
No, it was 2.
Oh, did you say 2? I thought you said like at you. I don't know. I'm sorry. That wasn't.
Sorry, he whispers to 049. Says that one's not quite right in the head, is he?
He does what he needs to.
Don't we all?
And I immediately scramble back up and just start stroking Bresnel's head again.
Sorry for the confusion.
It's my mistake. I shouldn't have left you alone.
I think it actually is Kit's mistake.
That was
But
my
I don't-
mistake.
I don't blame her. She's
You
one
were-
of the good.
You were
Good
both
people.
right. This guy is just, since he's not part of our team anymore, an incredible idiot and an asshole. So
I think we should do a group hug to reconcile.
I'm not doing group hugs anymore with you guys. The last time didn't work out that well, so no, thank you.
Yes,
I'll give every one of you a individual hug if needed or wanted, but I'm not doing group hugs anymore.
but the group hug this time will be fine because the one who was carrying the explosive device isn't here anymore.
So
I
while we are on the topic 049, you have to explain to me, why were you carrying around that bouquet of flowers? I've never seen you protect anything, not a living person in the world as much as you were protecting that bouquet of flowers. What was up with that?
Romantic phase, year 6000 to 6001.
Short-lived.
And I just look him dead in the eye. I just say, but they had to be delivered on time.
I can respect that, but it got a little awkward during the mission, is all I'm saying. Anyway, did you manage to establish communications or not?
I did some prime trolling.
We did not.
So I walk up to the one of the dashboards or button installation thingies, and I start pressing random buttons and hope that my luck will get me through this, as it has done sometimes in the past.
Okay. Normally it would require an intelligence check, but let's go with charisma.
Oh,
Just gonna try and
charisma?
style it
great.
out.
Oh yeah, I'm pressing the buttons with style. So that's D20. So that's only the charisma modifier then. Yeah?
Why do I get the feeling you've just walked up to the console and gone bang, bang, bang?
That's 16.
16. That's pretty good. Yeah, you establish communications with someone random, apparently. But she goes, hello? Who's this?
This is Lindorian Thanes, communications expert. At the moment, we are at Listening Post Alpha. Could you please provide me with your location and rank? Thank you very much.
Well, you got it.
I'm Chief of Staff Brightbeak, and I'm also in Listening Post Alpha.
Wait!
Are you the relief team?
We came here to rescue you. Do not tell us your position. We are compromised. We will find you.
I know where she is.
Oh, where is she?
Jack has your position.
Would you believe me if I said the mess hall?
Ask her.
Okay. Are you in the mess hall?
Can
Don't
you
answer.
remove your
Not
hand?
Oh. Are you in the mess hall? Don't answer. Not twice if you are.
I don't have visual communications. You do realize this is audio only, right?
Are you in the mess
Who are
hall?
you people? Did the travelers send you?
Yes.
Are you travelers? Oh,
We are.
Thank the Empyrean.
In a way, philosophically.
So tell us your location and we'll come extract you.
Well,
Yeah,
after we establish communications, of course.
I just did, man.
Yeah, with someone on the station.
Location, please.
yeah, I'm in the galley.
Haha, you lied. Oh no, wait. Is the galley and the mess hall the same?
Not really. It's yes and no. They are connected. Like we prepare food and are you an idiot or something?
Wow.
I can answer that one.
Please
How
do.
many of you are there? There's this creature here. It's some kind of demonic entity.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
you-
joined our crew.
Oh, you
but-
mean good
name is
old
Jack.
jackass over here?
Yeah. He's
Jack has
controlling them all. Like he's controlling their minds. Whatever you do, do not take off your helmets.
Oh, that's
Oh.
okay. We haven't got a mind between us for him to control.
That's pretty true. That's why we were sent on this mission. We are basically immune to any mind controlling powers. So just hold on tight.
Okay, do not take off your helmet. I'm not joking.
I think we could, though.
Everyone
No.
who didn't,
Let's
he
No,
killed
we're not.
everyone who didn't. Like he murdered them in the most brutal manner.
What?
Jack,
This
did you?
guy is it's something
Come on.
else. He's
Not cool.
me.
Not cool,
Yeah.
man.
I mean, they didn't want to play.
But you cannot. Come on, J'Keska.
I had to make the feast from something.
No, you did not.
Oh no,
Kit-
you did not.
Kid
We
Lin-
cannot be friends anymore.
No.
Wait,
Okay,
what's happening? I don't understand.
No,
But what if she's mind controlled? Then he just wants us to go there again.
That is smart. So we established communication first because that's what we needed to do, right? That was the point.
Can Kit tell that if
can you? Sorry.
that can Kit tell that if Lynn is talking over the comms to someone on the ship that the comms are restored for being able to contact our base at all?
No. He broke more than he was trying to fix. It's just internal communications. Someone is there on an emergency frequency that he found by accident.
Okay, so
Okay.
I have a suggestion. Let's take a 10-minute break. This woman, or if she's existent or not, is in that place. I'm sorry about that. I didn't get your name, but let's take a 10-minute break. Try again to establish communications, and if it does not work, we blow the shit up and we said communications were not being able to. That's the plan,
Okay,
right?
I'll propose something else and say we take a 5-minute break and we'll be right back.
Okay, but that's a real break.
Yeah.
After the break, we can start analyzing J'Keska's rectum.
That is a possibility, but we probably won't. So
We definitely will.
Hey,
not.
Well, not.
hey, 049's excited. He's never tried human flesh before.
That's yeah.
it's not just you. that's
Okay,
all.
well, just
So,
On
5-minute
that
break.
note,
Yeah, we're gonna take a 5-minute break. We'll be right back. So in the meantime, enjoy the music of Stone Golem. Don't go anywhere, because we'll be back soon. See you in a bit. are back. Hello.
Hello.
Mosquitoes, man. They're everywhere.
Sure, mosquitoes. You're not. Yeah. Yeah. So. There you are. In communications, you have Chief of Staff Brightpeak on the line, and she says,
What can...
"Yeah."
Oh, yeah.
Sorry. No. Go. That's I'll respond.
Tell us everything you know.
Don't tell us everything you know. Tell us everything you know about the station and what happened.
Yeah, what happened? Okay.
And what you can
so-
tell freely with Jackass guy listening in on us.
He can hear everything. He has total control of the station.
Oh, so we don't have to guard our tongue anymore.
He is everywhere, and
Are we guarding our tongue?
we detected something on our sensors coming at great speed towards us. And when we discovered what it was, we sent out an emergency signal, but then it was already too late because he was here.
What was it?
It was J'Keska. We were able to identify him, but not much is known about him. But in the databases, we did find some stuff, and she sends over some data, which is like this rep sheet where you see a picture of him, and you know those Marvel handbooks. It's a bit like a page from that about all about J'Keska. And it's
Might
a name,
4,
J'Keska.
Intelligence 3.
Yeah, exactly. Well, the most interesting thing it says on there is threat level galactic.
No.
He has multiple names. His name is J'Keska, also known as the Jester and the Dissonant and the Joker, the Prince of Madness, etc. Names like that.
Oh, that's certainly
Um,
more impressive than his Finder profile.
Pretty
It's,
awesome list of names you have here, my friend. Oh no, wait, I'm not calling you my friend anymore.
His main power seems to be reality warping,
Okay, so,
which he
so
employs in creative ways, which might be his only weakness. That he adheres to some form of entertainment.
okay, so this is the guy that we should not mess with, which was told by the briefing, right?
I think that was all cool.
Oh
Cool.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's a known associate. It lists an Okul or the surveyor, as he's listed here.
It says here you're friends with O'Cool. What's up with that? You just told us that you were afraid of him.
Well, we did have a tenuous working relationship. Is the best way to describe it.
When?
Like sexually?
Where?
Old
Well-
flames are hard to work with.
Nothing like that. I mean, I don't like his eyes or eye. But no, he is. Well, you could say he's my boss in a way.
So he's not from
am-
this planet.
Oh no.
Is that why you quit the team?
He's much
you already
older
had
than this
boss?
planet. Sorry, what?
Is that why you quit the team, because you already had a boss?
Well, I quit his team too. At least, as long as he doesn't pay attention to me, I do whatever I want.
So you can't commit to a job. I see.
You're kind of Ronin. You should fall on your sword.
I have no
Wait,
idea what
what?
that means, but it sounds cool.
It's contradictionary, but I like it.
It
I
doesn't
inc-
make sense, and that makes sense.
I kind of look down and increase the ferocity of me stroking the top of his helmet.
Ah,
No, but me and Okul, we go way back. And yeah, I did some work for him every now and then, but it's just that I can travel easily in this physical realm, and he can't. So that's why he uses me from time to time, a bit like an assassin type.
All right,
know
you're basically us.
Yes.
Yeah,
agree.
I like you guys.
Yeah.
You're like me.
So
You like
listen,
fun. You like the
listen.
joy of life.
I'm getting that you don't want Okul down there, and I point if there's a window looking out over the planet. I point at that. You don't want Okul there to know you're here.
Well, to be fair, I know that he had fixed his gaze on this deliciously looking planet. And so I came to check it out. So, well, if he notices me, then he notices me, right?
So why? What is his goal on this planet then? I mean,
Yeah.
we read that it's a pretty boring place.
I mean, yeah, there's something he wants here. I came to check it out. I don't know yet.
But like we don't have what was it? The extraterrestrial? No, extra planet, extra. What did you call it?
What?
049?
Extra dimensional.
That guy.
Oh, yes.
We
yeah,
don't
he's an
have-
extra-dimensional creature, or an Eldritch Entity, as you guys like to call it.
But you are too, right?
Mhm.
So we kind of still have a spot for one of those on our team. But
Well, it's
just
not
wait.
like you haven't got one already.
No, but you are so commanding, and you're worse than a cool.
I think I spend all of our
Literally
budget
worse than a
anyway.
cool, but
I don't know if we can afford him anymore. There was this other guy that we had on our team, but then he left and he didn't really do the proper process or protocol for that. And she's just yammering on, but she goes towards the comms. Is there any way that she
Wait,
can
you're telling me
retry?
you're telling me we're still paying handsome hands?
Well, he's on the HR payroll.
Yeah. I hated that guy.
Because of his hands?
No, not because. Never mind, you wouldn't understand.
I think that was the only part he didn't mind, right?
Let's
I
not
like-
go there.
I liked his hair.
I definitely did not like his group hug.
what's going on around there?
Don't
What are you
worry
guys
about
doing?
it. Don't
Is
worry about
Kit
it.
able to retry establishing comms, or is it like, no, she's tried it, she's failed. We need to move
Well,
on.
you
from this.
are in communication with someone who probably has the authorization to do something like that.
I don't trust her.
But you would need to get her here in physical form.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yep.
Yeah, I think rescuing this person and establishing communications align. So let's go and do that.
yeah,
I look-
or can you come to us, Commander Skybeak, was it?
Right
Lieutenant
peak,
Brightbeak,
chief of staff.
Chief.
Uh,
Chief
no,
Brightbeak.
I'm kind of locked in here at the moment, and
But what will happen to you if you get locked out?
Did he lock
probably
you
will
in?
get.
That's the
eaten
one
or
that
something?
wasn't.
There's a bunch
yeah.
of monsters outside here. Or
Monsters?
Why didn't
Monsters,
you say so?
say. Okay, let's go.
That's
Let's
not
He
go,
right.
did
guys.
say
Let's
so.
Let's
No,
go
let's
shoot
go.
some stuff.
Yeah, let's blow
They
them up.
burned all monsters to begin with. It is the crew. They
Let's go
to them.
shoot
They
some
change
people.
into monsters.
They turned the crew into That's so bad. Let's put them out of their misery right away.
Yes.
Keska
Yes,
puts
we
on
come
his
out.
most innocent face.
Like candles in the water.
I look directly at Marhoom and say, I think it's probably about time that we went to go and get a snack.
Yes,
Ooh,
but
wonderful.
let's have a 10-minute break.
Again?
Again?
Still the same. And if we had it, then I'll use the short rest feature to restore my hit points. Because I was wounded last time because somebody shot at the illusion.
somebody. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still. Oh, this is old ones.
So
If you
let me just do that. Use one on my die, and I roll an 8, so that's 11. So then I'm full.
Nice.
nice, very spice.
I always want to be full before we go monster hunting, you know. Yeah, so after that patch up of my armor, I smile and I say, "You guys, are you feeling what I'm feeling?
Oh yeah, the band's back together, man. We're doing this.
Let's do this."
We're establishing communications, rescuing damsels in distress, fighting monsters.
Kid is looking at Jack to see if he does any.
If he strikes a podium.
that doesn't. You're
I
right.
thought
He
he
doesn't
would be a
fit.
dynamic.
Oh, we gotta workshop. We gotta workshop that one.
Oh, damn it.
I don't think we will.
If we did take 10 minutes, I'll just point out that I used biokinetic recovery
Yeah, I'm also recovering my.
just to
program
recover
slot.
some program slots.
Yeah.
Good, you guys.
Here we go.
And
Yeah, there you go. And
I just start
Jack
doing
is very
stretches.
excited that we're finally going to the feast. So he starts skipping in the air, like so.
Kid
Oh,
also
wait.
Well,
does
he's skipping way faster than he's actually moving. So it looks kind
Wait,
of weird.
wait. One thing before we leave the room. I turn back to the communications and I say, Bright Peak, because I forgot your rank again. But
Chief of staff.
when the explosions and the sounds stop, you're probably clear to leave the room.
Okay.
Um,
Be careful. Don't trust anything he does.
We trust everything he does. Wink. But it's
he winks.
This audio only is not for you guys.
that's why I said wink.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so he starts skipping towards that sign that used to say communications. Doesn't now anymore. So he
So
ended that illusion.
Ned meets up with them, I assume, well before this happens, and is hovering around Kit's head at the moment. Just wanted to make that clear.
all right.
Um,
Let's
Yeah,
We're going to
knock
the mess
on
hall.
knock on some doors, take some names, choose some bubble gum and stuff.
you're all out of gum. Okay.
Wait, we were supposed to bring gum.
Yeah, well,
Can I just
There's
say
something
that?
in the mess hall.
Can I just have an action readied for the moment that we burst through the door? Is that possible?
yes.
Excellent.
Me too, then.
Same.
Do you want to specify those actions? As you
Yes,
do
I'm
with
going
the
to
action?
shoot anything that moves as soon as the door opens.
So when Marholmes charges in front of you, then you shoot him.
I'm going to charge anything that moves.
I have taken up my regular position, sat on top of Breslaw anyway, stroking his head. Just as we approach the door, I'm going to stop stroking his head to stop calming him down. And I'm going to have energizing boost ready to cast the moment the door
okay,
is
that's
open.
nice.
I am going to cast nanite projectiles, or you run the program of that. If I see anything that resembles a monster that this woman
That's
was
not
talking
Breslaw.
about.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
A monster I'm unfamiliar with.
I will. I'll burn the spell slot. So it's just ready to be cast.
Okay, once you get through that door, J'Keska actually changes his uniform again. He's wearing like a tuxedo, like a waiter's outfit right now, with this white cloth around his arm, and he takes a bow and he just gestures you inside as the doors open. Yeah, you don't see much. You're in a lower part of the area. There's some greenery along the walls, and there's 2 statues and a nice mosaic on the floor, and some benches on the side. But most prominently, there's this big stairs in front of you that would lead to the actual mess hall. And so you enter the room and don't see anything suspicious just yet, but you do hear a lot of sounds. Most of them are kind of guttural sounds of creatures eating, ripping flesh apart, and stuff like that.
Let's see if we can get this party started, Marhome says, and he just throws a random grenade in some corner where sound's coming from.
Shall we just go to a combat screen and move by initiative?
Yes.
That's
That
okay.
sounds.
And
No,
I'll
you
have
don't want
cast.
to?
I'll have cast energizing boost onto Breslor. So you are hasted.
So
Nice.
random grenade and an energy boost. Hasted. Okay, there we go. Love it.
Okay, go.
How does hasted work with an action that already gives you movement, Roger?
How do you mean?
If I do surging charge, I can move 12 meters.
Yeah, those 12 meters are specified in the ability, so hasted wouldn't increase that. If it would say up to your movement speed, then it would, because haste increases your speed, and
Right.
this ability has nothing to do with your speed. It's just
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
6
I
units.
wanted to know that, but I still have a move, so I can use that before I do the surging charge.
Are you all rolling for initiative now, right? Or
Yeah.
I'm waiting for combat tracker thing.
no, so I hope I set it up correctly, so you don't see the entire map immediately, or you see the map but you can't see what's there. But let's see if it works. It's always an exciting moment for me. Here we go.
Ooh, and the music changes as well. Ooh.
That looks good.
That looks
this is not
good.
the stream, not quite.
I can see the entire map, but in shades.
Can't see. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's
what I
perfect.
wanted.
Because last time we couldn't see anything on the map, so you really didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
Much better this.
like that, yeah.
I think I hit some creatures somewhere. Oh, there we go. Okay.
I have to do it like that.
It's working now, right? Initiative.
Yeah, only the
Doesn't add the bonus.
modifier is not added.
Okay, so then tell me what it is. Marhom, yours would be?
I also forgot what my
-6.
mine is 21.
Breslor, update combatant. 6. Kit, what would be your
+3.
total? +3,
So
so
it should be
15.
15. Yeah.
Marhom?
21 total.
It's fast. Lindorian?
Grenade, so
19.
19.
Did you push the button next to
Yeah.
the
No, I
to your
didn't. But
portrait?
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And over 9?
Still can't
Oh.
work out how to roll that, but
If you press that fist icon on the top right.
right, okay, thank you. That would be a 17 then,
17.
because that would be a +1.
Yeah, it's because it doesn't register your dexterity anywhere. Okay, and I have to pop this out. I have to put it on stream. Oh, there you go. And well, let's begin combat then.
Question, Roger. If for the mobility feat, I get 2 meters extra movement. That's 1 unit, right?
Yeah.
And then I saw on my character sheet something that said fast track, and then I have 8 movement. So what's that exactly?
Fast track would be one of your specializations.
Ah, okay. So yeah, when I'm
That increases it by 2 units.
yeah, all right.
Okay, there we go. So, can people see the finished on stream? No, they can't. That's kind of annoying. Can I remove that? Actually can't. Well, then people on stream just have to live with it, I guess. I can't remove this. This is annoying. I can change settings. Wait. Okay, the first one would be more home. I'll try to fix it in the meantime.
As I said. So I write down 3 bravery for my class points, but since I see nothing, I just.
Oh, this is not good.
It's
Holy
not
shit!
good.
Okay, this broke more than I intended to. Oh my god.
J'Keska is on screen.
Yeah, I tried to press Control Z, but it changed everything. There we go. For some reason, it moved my frame as well. What is it doing? It's OBS being wonky. Maybe if I do it like this. And then turn this off, turn this off. Then I can do this and then move it. Yeah, there's the initiative. Very professional, this.
Oh, it's perfect. It gives me time to read up on my ability.
On what we gotta do.
There we go. And now need to fit it in the window. Oh, drink this. That. There. That looks somewhat nice.
Nice.
And then I'll zoom in on you guys. That's there we go. Okay. So what was it, Marlon?
I take some steps forward, and I still see nothing. But I love a grenade right here.
Yeah. Well, this wall over here is it's a bit there's it's raised, so you have to. I'll give you disadvantage, and I'll increase the AC of the square.
And if I throw it here,
You have to like throw it really high and hope that it ends up. You have to lob it.
okay, I'll just do it anyway. Disadvantage and
I'll increase the AC.
okay. So I better hope I.
Like I'll give it full cover, so hard cover, so it's 15.
Okay, so that is.
People
not
on
allowed.
stream notice the music is not allowed.
What?
For me, yeah, it's okay.
Oh yeah, for people on stream and chat, is how's the music? Is it not too loud? Does it drown out our voices?
I hit the armor class of what is it? 12.
No. Okay. 12.
Yep.
It's a miss, which means it's gonna scatter. You can roll a d6. You aimed for this square or hex over here, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I roll.
So, since your
6.
throwing direction is like it's somewhat like this. Oh. This square will be 1. This will be 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Well, it is 6. I threw 6.
Okay, then it lands there.
That's actually better than where I wanted to throw it, so nice.
Nice. Well, and
I see
the
nothing.
radius is 1 unit, 2 units.
It's type 2, so I think it's probably 1, right?
I think so too. So yeah, then I'll roll a saving throw, I guess. Maybe you hit something, maybe you don't.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'll just pretend that you did, and you won't know.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Well, this pretend hit thing gets a total of 14 potential damage. Impact
Nice.
explosion damage.
Okay, then maybe I'll pretend to type.
Man, this is meta.
Yeah, and then yeah, you might have done damage.
Yeah, and since
14. It's not
I'm
bad.
frustrated because I do know that it didn't land where I wanted it to land. I'm also just going to throw one up the stairs right there with my other attack.
Okay, that's acceptable.
I want to.
Same deal
leave-
though.
So
this-
how high up is that terrace? Could I jump up the wall with a running start? Maybe step up on that pedestal where the statue is. Use that as a step up, and then
with some acrobatics you might make it, but that's only because you're so cool.
I am very cool.
No, it's
Cool
it's a
people
couple
are the best
meters
people.
high though. It's like 5-6 meters high.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
I don't have a disadvantage anymore right now, right?
Yes, you do.
But there's not a wall there.
No, that's the stairs, so you still can't see where you're going. So all vision towards that location is blocked.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Because it's the rules. It's fair.
I wouldn't make unfair rules. That doesn't sound.
Okay. I'm. This is my first one of the evening, so there's that.
Oh, you intend to roll more?
Well, last
Of course.
time I roll really bad on my initiative and I scored all manners of great die. So I think this is going to be opposite land.
Okay.
So I don't hit the square, but it scatters again.
Again, then you roll a d6. This time your throwing direction is a bit different. So because you end for this square, right? Of a hex, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So 1 would be this one, and then you count clockwise.
Yes. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, is it? It's 4.
4. So 1, 2, 3, 1 behind it. Then.
Yes. That's where it's gonna.
It lands there.
Yes.
I'll pretend to roll the same throw again.
At least I blow up the chair. That's cool.
Yeah. You blow stuff up.
At least we're going to see some damage that you have caused.
Exactly. Might not be useful damage, but I did some.
Who cares about
And
you?
it's a total of 15 potential savable damage.
All right.
And then I just stand there and I have movement left. Can I use that to use part of my movement to get my shield?
No, that's not how it works. But you can get your shield, I guess.
Yeah, that's what I do.
But not part of your movement. That's,
No, it's
some
like the opening the
nonsensical
door.
stuff right there.
Yeah, but it's like the opening the door thing, right? I can open one door or get my shield.
Yeah, you can draw an item.
That's what I do. And then it's jabba bam bam and turn time. I will press it. As soon as my buff work. Yeah, Lindorian.
Okay, so I just want to run up to the right side, step up on that pedestal, and launch myself up onto this ledge right here. Right here. Can you see it? I don't know.
Yeah, I saw where you were pointing. But
Okay.
make an acrobatics check.
All right, I will. We're about here now. I'm going for the jump.
What could possibly go wrong?
What could possibly
Exactly.
go wrong?
It is a
Nothing.
very good question.
R D20 plus 7.
I like your dice though.
That's 21.
21. Wow.
Yes.
Well, that works. You land in those bushes over there, which are all.
I want
plant.
to land on the ledge. Like
Oh,
if
on
there's
the
like a
ledge.
balustrade, I'm sort of balancing on top of that.
Okay, but then for Foundry, you're still on the wrong side of the wall.
Okay, I will
But
move.
I will
move
give you
with-
somewhat and see what happens.
I collide with one
Light
wall.
with
it
at least
says.
one wall. Oh wait, but I'm using the wrong. Yeah, five.
Walls are a
Right.
thingy.
There we
Oh,
go.
yes. Well,
So what you see is a bunch of
Oh,
creatures that
yeah,
you've never seen before, right? Never. Not
yeah,
me.
yeah.
That are feasting on the corpses of people of different species. Some of them are neatly arranged in different shapes, like he tried to build like cakes from people. So he folded them up in weird ways, and so these layer cakes, like a wedding cake. Even put candles on some of them, made from, I don't know, I don't want to know. And there's these creatures that are feasting on them, except for these giant purple ones. Those look like they're wielding 4 weapons and they're 4 arms, and they're just chopping stuff up. Like they're covered in blood already, and there's this whole gory display of severed limbs and battered torsos in front of them. Yeah, for those that aren't familiar with these creatures, they're called the Restless and the Violent. And those that play the Precipice of Dreams know that these are creatures closely related to Okul.
I
I'll
both my fingers at the creature right in front of me, and I start going blam, blam, blam. But also, I'm shouting out because we're trained professionals. I'm like, 12 o'clock, 2 meters, target 1, 4 meters, 12 o'clock, target 2, 2 o'clock. And then, I just start calling out times and distances.
Okay. Yeah, doesn't make any sense because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so that's 10
whatever,
meters for the
like-
first target. And, but
Okay. Well, whatever.
we
It's
get you, we get you.
distances.
Brasgor just goes, lunchtime, tea time.
And then I start shooting. So first attack.
oh wait, I can't see that on stream. Can I move it? No. I can't.
Oh wow. There we go.
Yeah. So,
That's a 2 for 10 in total. But I'm using. Sorry, I should have said that I'm using my first talent to make an extra attack.
pretty talent. You mean your?
One style for one style.
Yeah.
So then immediately my second attack, because I'm assuming that one did nothing. Oh wow, that's 3. So Yeah, that didn't do anything. Then I go to my second attack. D20.
Nice.
Okay, that's better. So that's 22.
22 is a hit.
Yeah, I can't really throw anything in there, right? It says that it is a freezing infuser. So what does that mean?
Yeah, that's what. Before you attack.
Okay.
normally,
Yes. All right. Yeah. No.
uh,
But I'll keep that in mind for next time. So
Okay,
that's why
and
I'm
before
asking.
you
I'm
attack,
not
you have
using it now.
to decide whether or not you will activate your infuser. And your infuser
Yeah.
is a special thing that infuses your weapon's ammo with a specific type of
Oh, yeah.
energy.
And it will change.
And then for
that-
the first attack that hits, that turn will do 1d6 extra damage, and all attacks will have the option of changing to the damage type of that infuser.
Yes. Clear.
But if you have multiple damage types, you can always choose which one is the dominant one.
Okay.
So if you want to deal frost damage, then that's
So that's 6 damage, which was a
6
1
damage.
plus 5. So excellent rolls all around.
first blood. No. Maybe grenades hit something, right? No.
You
Yeah,
never
no.
know.
Well, you can see that one that landed here didn't hit anything, except for a bunch of chairs that have been blown away.
Can I let myself fall backwards from the ledge? So I'm standing down again.
Did you have any movement left?
No, not really.
Then I'm gonna go with no.
Okay. That's okay. It's probably smarter to stay up here, but also I'm pretty I'm a target right now, so any help would be welcome. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Was that end your
pass
turn?
the turn. Yes.
Go. That's my turn.
No.
Well, most of these will stay eating, but this one has definitely noticed you. So it looks your way and it goes. It makes this growling, hissing sound towards you, like ah, and then it starts to run towards you.
Come at me,
it ju-
Pepe Le Pew.
It jumps onto that fountain thingy and then makes a dash for you, and it tries to swipe at you with its claws. Was it? Yeah. No, wait. Oh yeah, it does a pounce attack. So it charges, but when it's at the edge of that fountain, it takes a leap towards you with its claws and tries to drive you to the ground as it attacks you. So I roll 21.
Yeah, wait. I can do something about that probably. No, I'm not gonna do that. So 21. No, I have 17. So that's a hit.
That's a hit, and then you have to make a strength saving throw as it tries to drive you into the ground.
Strength saving throw. Wait a minute. Okay. That was not the deal.
It was not.
That's a d20 plus. I'm sorry, guys. And it didn't mean to. Plus 0. So that's just a straight up d20.
14 succeeds, though.
Nice.
So you remain standing, actually.
Awesome.
And then it tries to bite you.
Come on.
Well, first it does 6 sharp damage, and then it tries to bite you with an arm class of 10.
That's a miss. Okay.
And like I said, the rest is enjoying their
For the
feast.
viewers at home, because I mean, I know these rules by heart. But for the viewers at home, those 6 are taken basically from the hit points are basically more of a shield, right? So we're not really wounded yet.
No. No. Instead,
And then
you
at
have,
some point, when you've lost all your shields, then you start losing vitality points, or unless something specifically targets those vitality points.
that is correct. Yes.
I did know the rules.
Yeah. It is because I wanted to introduce some lethality to unarmored characters. Like if you go out dancing and some guy comes up to you with a gun, that guy should seem threatening, even if you're level 20. Like a single gunshot can still kill you. Well, not 20, maybe not, but so you have 2 layers. You have your hit points and your vitality points. Vitality points is what makes you bleed. As soon as you're losing vitality points, you're actually becoming physically wounded. And the hit points are a representation of your armor, your resolve, your ability to dodge, stuff like that. It differs from character to character because, like you, for instance, are very dodgy and your armor doesn't offer you that much protection. But you can imagine this big space marine type guy. Yeah, most of the hit points come from his armor. And even classes that don't use armor do have access to hit points in the form of some spiritual thing.
All right. Yeah.
Like those monks that can withstand extreme temperatures and stuff.
Yes.
Like the ability literally is called mind over matter.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
Okay.
Sorry, I just read chat. Did the GM just disclose what the D&D characters typically do after a show? They go out dancing.
Yeah.
We also do that during the show.
Yes.
Just not right now. So, but yeah, like I said, the other ones, not all of them are eating. One of them was kind of disturbed as well. Yeah, he starts running up until the ledge, and then he jumps down.
No.
And he oh shit! Right, there we go. And he charges Marholm with a pounce attack.
Hey, wait a minute. Can't you put visibility on the downstairs area for me? Since I'm up on that ledge, I should be able to...
No,
Okay.
or maybe, but not right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
attack
sure.
Marholm first.
Yeah.
Do it.
Of course,
Yeah,
do that.
I'm
That's
sure
more
that-
important.
I think you can do directions and walls here. But yeah, let's just hope that everyone goes upstairs and then everyone can see everything.
Does it look hurt?
And what happens if you deselect your character? Like drag your mouse button somewhere and the screen with no one standing. Can you see him then? Nope.
No.
Oh yeah, well, I can do that for the stream though. So
Anyway,
yeah, I think it's a miss with an armor class of 13.
That's a miss.
And then he tries to bite you. That's
Is
armor
this
class
a
of
wounded
18.
hound?
No, he's not wounded. Well,
Oh,
he was rattled by an explosion nearby. If you hadn't scattered it, it would have hit.
nice.
But 18.
That's
Bite.
a miss. That's a miss.
Oh, wow, okay, nice.
That's why I went for shield.
Then that's it for my turn, and we go over to 049, and I'll take a look into those walls.
Okay. So, there's lots of numbers being shouted out, like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 12 meters.
Yeah.
So just
I think I said so specifically there was right in front of me there were 2, and about 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock there was one big guy that
Okay. So I'm currently concentrating on
How does
what I was
this look?
Concentrating on energizing boost. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so I was currently concentrating. Oh, go on.
Yeah, sorry. No. Yeah, but it's your turn, so go ahead.
Okay.
That's for
I was-
Michel.
Currently concentrating on energizing boost. So there is a few things I can do. The first one is as a action, I would like to cast nanite projectiles at this guy here.
Wait.
The restless that's attacking my home.
Yeah.
Yep. So ranged attack, which would be one of these. So that would be. Something like that.
Nice.
So that would be 1d20 of. I'm going to go with blunt damage. Sorry, 1d10 of but that'll be 2, wouldn't it? Because it's critical.
No, you do maximum for one,
right,
and then
maximum
add the
for-
roll.
Okay. So,
It's not it, I don't think. But this should-
18
Oh, wow.
blunt
Blunt.
damage.
18. Oh yeah. Yes.
Mhm.
That hurts.
Yep. As a bonus action, I would like to cast Biokinetic Weapon.
Okay, yeah.
And that gets me any type of melee weapon that can be wielded in one hand. I think I'm going to go with a tiny version of Marhum's sword. Breslaw's sword.
Like
kind
this
of like the-
cleave, like a machete.
Nice.
Yeah, so kind of like the
Yes,
cocktail.
machete made of black and green energy.
Cool.
And under my breath, because all these numbers being shouted out, I'm going to be just sort of chanting 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, rock.
Lunchtime, tea time, other tea time.
And that's the end of my go.
Okay, Kit.
Okay, so I'm a little bit confused about the movement for Ned. Does that take anything from my action, or does he have his own movement that can act independently of mine? Because I know he has a movement speed. I just don't know if that takes my action to move him.
No. He moves on his own. You can.
Okay.
He doesn't have a separate initiative, but you can move him however you want on your turn.
Okay, so I think hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Kit is gonna go over there.
Theoretically, you can carry him with you and then send him out.
Oh, double his movement? Okay, yeah, that's true. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that gets him about there. Then if I carry him with me and then send him off. I am going to... Actually, I'm going to bring him back 1, and then I'm going to use my bonus action to give... I think everyone is within 12 units of him still. 5, 10.
12
Yeah.
units, yeah. That's a large area.
Okay, so I'm going to use a barrier drone, which gives everyone. Yeah, I think everyone.
Awesome.
1,
Yeah,
2,
everyone
3,
in.
4.
It's super awesome.
Yeah. So they are each going to get 3 stacks each. I'll divide it evenly. A barrier till the start of my next turn.
So
Awesome.
that will absorb the first 3 damage you take.
Nice.
And
So
It's temporary hit points, essentially.
that was my bonus action. So as my action, I'm actually going to move 1 more here, and then I'm gonna hide. I'm not trying to hide from the one that's down here, but just mechanically, I'm trying to hide at the moment.
Yeah.
So I will
Yeah, that one you can't hide from that one there, but you can hide from the one that is apparently assaulting Lindorian.
Okay. I'm gonna
You
do
hear him
that.
upstairs.
Yeah,
What the hell? What's this?
Down, boy! Down, boy! Heal! Heal!
so that is a 24 to be hidden.
24.
And then that is the end of my turn.
Awesome.
So, I feel a lot faster right now. I think I just have to take my movement and walk upstairs to start off with. Okay, 12 is like here. Oh no, I can't because it adds 30, right? Haste.
No, it doubles your movement speed.
Oh, so it's okay. Wait, what is it
The
again?
funny thing is that 049 basically jammed the needle with some sort of elixir to give him speed and stuff, but then also said, "Suck down on this balloon filled with helium." trust me, it'll be worth it.
I think I can move this path without actually crossing over those creatures, but I probably do provoke an opportunity attack. Whoa! Why am I not moving? Whoa!
Ooh, you see a lot more then.
Whoa! I see. Hey, there's a big guy right over there! And I do a surging charge against that person. But I might have provoked an opportunity attack from that restless thing.
Yeah,
below.
you did. Armor class 12, so I guess that's a miss.
Yeah, but let me see. Oh no, when you're hit by an attack, so there's no option there. Here we go! And I
What have I done?
I don't think it's your fault.
I've turned our damage dealer into a helium tank.
I
helium
charge
tank, yeah.
at this big person right
You
here.
provoke another attack of opportunity then.
Yes, of course.
I'm just clinging on for dear life at this stage. Regretting every choice I've made.
His armor class 25.
Hey,
That's
just-
certainly a hit.
It's 10 sharp damage.
So how is attack of opportunity within my reach defined? As I have Sentinel. And somebody's making an attack of opportunity against someone, namely Breslor, that does not have the feat.
Wait, no. No, it's your range for opportunity attacks is still melee.
Melee range, so only the. Well, that sucks. That's never going to happen. Okay. Sure.
So 10, right?
Yeah, 10 sharp damage.
Okay, why aren't my hit points showing? Oh yeah, they are showing. So okay, a couple of things are happening. First off, this person that's running, that I'm running past, is hitting me, and at the same time I try to hit him, but because he's hitting me, I hit him back, and after I hit him back, I hit him, and then I hit the big guy, because I'm doing a hard parry with a vengeful parry, which means that I'm trying to get the damage down. By the way. Then, well, 12, so I have no damage then.
Okay.
Then I attack it to see if I hit it
Okay, you retaliate, yeah.
and retaliate. So that's armor class of 20.
That's hit.
Yeah. So then I deal
Wow.
16 points of damage against it.
Okay, nice.
Oh, I forgot to activate my pommel. No, I'll do that on
You'll
the
get
next
it.
one.
You'll get into that rhythm.
Yeah. Then I surge past it, and I make an additional attack. So I swing around and just go way like that, and see if I can hit it again. Which is a total of 21 versus armor class.
Against the big one or the small one?
The small one.
Oh, that's hit.
Yeah. Then I think I have to.
It dies.
Yeah. So I deal 14 damage plus 8 damage, which is 22 additional damage against it.
Wow.
What drugs did I give you?
Then I get up to this big fella, and I
Yeah.
try to hit it, and I roll 20.
That's it. I think.
Then I deal 17 plus 8 is 25 damage against the big guy.
Wait, can we all be his class? Is that a possibility?
Where's those? Are those d6s coming from?
When I use Surging Charge, I may choose one enemy you pass.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay.
But then I'd use Rampaging Charge, so I can make a number of charge equal to my Mastery bonus.
Yeah, but that movement would have not provoked attack of opportunity then. But it's fine because you got through retaliate, right?
Oh, sorry.
The movement of surging charge does not provoke attack.
Yeah, but I want to provoke, so
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
I don't know if I can do that, but
No.
no.
So,
But it's a,
But you did.
yeah.
but you managed it anyway. It's kind of impressive.
So,
But this
yeah.
Even when the DM says no, you still have power to do it.
Yeah, and I gained 2
You take some
momentum
damage in the
during
part.
this turn because I used I gained 1 momentum. Only
Should
1.
we explain something a bit about our
so,
classes?
So my character is building up momentum as I go along. I have these 3 abilities named 4 abilities: Crushing Blow, Hard Parry, Surging Charge, and Sweeping Strike, which all have their benefit. And at the start of every turn, I gain a momentum. And when I have what is it again? 6 momentum, 5 momentum. I can buy one of those abilities back. So they're all now on cooldown. And then when I have 5 momentum, I can use them again. So I've used Hard Parry and Surging Charge now, so those are on cooldown. So I can't use them anymore. But when I use Crushing Blow, I gain an additional momentum, for example, which is the same for Surging Charge, by the way. So yes, I do gain an additional momentum. So I gain a bit more momentum as I do stuff. So hopefully I can regain some of my abilities before I have no abilities left to use, otherwise I have to make normal attacks. And then the other thing is that when I use Crushing Blow, also has a chance to get off cooldown at the start of my turn when I roll a 6 on the d6.
Yeah.
And I attack with a big weapon. That's the thing. Yeah. And it deals additional damage and stuff. But it's so building momentum to regain things from cooldown is my basic thing that I do.
Yeah.
Mechanic. Yeah. A bit convoluted, I think, but that's about this.
But your explanation of the mechanic.
My explanation.
Okay. Yeah, fine.
Well, it's kind of like an inverse monk then, yeah? You're not spending points, you're trying to accrue them back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that. Yeah.
It's cool.
And Gunslinger, Michel?
But that's my turn, by the way. So I'm.
Is it my turn?
No, it's not your turn. But how does the Gunslinger? What do you do? Because you said, yeah, I do extra attacks.
I sling guns, man.
I throw that at my.
Ow.
Yeah. You have the sling, and you put a gun
Yeah.
into it, and then you turn it around.
And as I hopefully as rounds progress, I get to sling more guns.
Essentially, how his class works is every round he does something, he gains style, and the more style he has, the more damage and the more special his special abilities become. He has 3 distinct fighting styles, so to say. He has the 2 guns, he has a single gun, and he has an AoE ability. And style affects each of those abilities differently. So if he goes for the 2-weapon style, then he gains more and more attacks and does a little bit more damage. If he goes for single weapon, he gains advantage, and even more advantage, which means he can roll like 3 attack dice at some point and hope that one hits. And he does massive damage with a single shot, but he only has 1 shot. And the AoE is an AoE. It's an explosion around him because guns blazing, right?
Thanks for explaining that to the viewers at home.
Yeah.
Because I, of course, know everything that I can do.
Yeah, you know it by heart. But I was just testing a few.
I know.
049.
Next.
You want to explain a little bit?
Oh.
I've explained my character a lot over this, but yeah, he's a programmer and a hacker, and uses nanos or nanites to effectively will spells into being by mechanical means.
Essentially, he's a cleric,
Yeah.
but in a science fiction jacket.
It's not religious; it's mechanical. God bless the machine spirit.
It's I think of all the classes here, it's the one I least innovated upon. It kept it a bit true to what a clerk is in.
It was
fifth
the one I
edition.
immediately recognised, and when I know what that is, I know what that is, and I know how to play it. So that.
Yeah. And Fix, the innovator.
Yeah, so Kit is an innovator. Her background is hacker, and her class is actually probably it has a lot of charts. This particular class, she casts a lot of uses a lot of programs through her nanotech drone Ned. She can recreate Ned if Ned were to ever be destroyed, and there's some skill trees that you can take to level up this nanotech drone, and the ones that I went with are mostly the ones that were heavy on the explosions, because I felt like that was what Kit would want to do. But as you saw, I also took a little bit of a
Utility defensively.
Yeah, I wanted to help my friends out mostly. I didn't care too much about myself, and I knew I was going to be explosive, so I took something that would help give them a little bit of a buff in their defenses. And Kit does a lot of her own casting through either Ned or the little pad that she has on her wrist. It's like a warlock a little bit with the familiar.
Yeah, that's exactly it. It's a warlock with pre-spells instead of arcane spells, and if I very rough translation there with a familiar that does stuff a bit like an artificer, but not quite. And lastly, the Vanguard, which is one of the more complex classes.
Yeah, as I told people I used last turn, I didn't do anything of my class per se, because every round you start by getting free bravery, and you can gain bravery. You gain free bravery every turn, but to do something you need to spend 2 bravery, and then you get perks like a damage boost or an attack boost or an extra armor class. But as long as you have it active, it will cost you bravery points every turn.
So you pay an upkeep, so to say, of 2 bravery.
Yeah, so if you have something on, it will cost you 2, so you will only gain 1 bravery. If you have 2 assaults ready, or they're not actually called assaults, but then it will cost you -1, so you're going to eat all your bravery points. If you lose all your bravery points, all your active boosts go down. But if you expend them, then you get an extra nice effect. Like last time, I when I spent my galvanized, which gives me 1 extra movement, I became hasted for 1 round, and then the ability becomes it comes into a cooldown, and you need to roll a 6 to reactivate it. So you can use your other abilities until you're rolling 66s and trying to cool them down.
So you're essentially you're managing all these different kind of stances, and if you want to turn them off, they go on cooldown, and if you can't maintain them by using bravery, you. So if you have 1 stance active, then you gain 1 bravery each turn. But if you have 2 active, you lose a bravery each turn. So you can go full burst mode in 1 turn and spend all your bravery and burst all your stances, and then round afterwards you can't do much of anything. But it's I think it takes a lot of planning, this class, but
it does.
Yeah.
But the other cool thing about the class, which I want to mention because you've been seeing me doing it, is that it's one of the only classes that has grenade mastery, which makes you throw grenades even better than normal persons.
Yeah, and increases the DC and stuff. Yeah,
Yep. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, so then it's my turn with the violent. He has a nice target in Breslor. So he turns away from you slash him, he takes a little bit of damage. And he stops slashing those corpses on the ground, and he turns towards you, and he just goes "Rah!" in your face, and he starts using his 4 weapons on you. So that's 4 attacks coming your way. First one's an arm class of 10. Second, 14. Third one is 13. Wow, it's not going well. And another 14.
You're muted, Jas.
I was talking like this. misses. As I go like woof, between his weapons.
This guy over here also notices that his friend is fighting, so he wants to get in on that, and he stops slashing at stealth and takes a couple of steps forward and just goes stand over here, preparing to get involved next turn. And there's one up here as well who does much of the same, just walks over there. Then
Easy peasy.
it is Marholm's turn.
Yeah. All
There you
these
are.
guys are tough, right? Tough cookies.
Those are some tough cookies, yeah.
Yeah, it's the toughest restless I've seen so far, I think.
No, that's not entirely true, because the damage, because of all those extensive mechanics, the damage of this system is a lot higher, like the damage a player can output. So what I do, because I converted these from my from our 5th edition campaign to over here, and usually what I do, instead of averaging out hit points as most creatures in the monster manual have, I maximize those hit points to compensate, and that usually works out pretty well.
Thank you.
But we'll get back to that if you wipe.
Yes. Yeah, definitely. So, Marholm...
I mean, when you wipe, right?
This dog creature trying to bite him and everything, holding him off with the shield, and he thinks, what's the best way to kill this creature? And then he thinks, I know. And I pull my sawn-off shotgun, which is able to shoot in close combat, and I try to put it to his face and shoot.
Yeah.
And
Most,
I activate one of my stances first, because I need to do that at the beginning of the round, right?
It's your start of the turn, yeah.
Yeah, so I do that first, and I activate. Let's see. Sorry about this. The
It's okay.
driven stance, which gives me a stack of attack boost.
Stack? No, it gives you attack boost. So
It gives me attack boost.
yeah, that means you get 1d4 on every attack roll you make.
Yep.
Extra.
And then I pull the trigger, I guess. Just wait
Pull
over.
the trigger.
Just
Yeah, all pistol type weapons, or most single-handed ranged weapons have the melee property, which means you don't get disadvantage when you use the melee.
Isn't that the thing that a gunslinger has as well?
Oh no, that is not. Yeah, but because you're wielding those kind of weapons, they automatically have that property, so you don't get disadvantage in melee.
Okay, so yeah, that was what we were talking about.
In one of
with,
the very
with
first
mobi-
editions of the Gunslinger, we actually
Yeah,
did
yeah.
that. Yeah.
It's an armor class of 20.
That's it.
That's nice. I like. Okay, so that's 1d10 plus 4. That's 6 damage.
Right. Still standing.
And then yeah, I shoot again, of course. It's the best thing you can do. Yeah, I know that's still standing because I just saw what Breslor did as damage, but it wasn't enough.
One's pretty wounded though.
So this is armor class 25,
That's it.
and that's maximum as 14 damage.
Nice. Still standing.
Yeah, so the weapon is now empty because it only has 2 shots, so I immediately drop it.
I'll buy a new one.
Yeah, it's no, I'm not buying a new one. I'll take it after the battle or something. But and then I walk around it to be closer to the stairs next turn, and then I guess that's it for me for now.
Lindorian.
Yes. So I will use my 2 style. Having seen these beasts in action now, I think I know their soft spot. So I just put my 2 fingers against the head while he's trying to bite at me, and I'm trying to hold him off, and I just and I take 1 shot, 1 true shot, which means that I roll with advantage. And if I hit, I deal extra damage. Is there a way to, or should I just?
Also, you
roll
don't
to-
spend style, right? You
No,
have
no,
style,
it's
and you
two-
accumulate it.
Yeah, yeah.
It's capped
So
out
now,
at 3 at the moment, but you
Yeah.
can spend it though, because if you reach 3 style, you can use a finisher,
yes.
which will consume all the style you have and do even more damage.
Yeah, so I just roll 2d20s. And I'll pick the highest. Which is 21 to hit.
It's a hit.
The one in front of me. And then I do my regular damage, which is 1d6 plus 5. And then I deal 4d6 extra damage. So that's 8 plus 22
Wow.
for a 30,
Whoa.
30 damage in total.
Nice. I can't see anything when you roll. If I look at the die, that's
And I say, blam!
blam. Yeah, it's still it takes the hit. It's still
Alright,
alive.
second attack.
Might not be the correct word, but you
You
only have 1 attack.
Yep.
I have a bonus
two
action
shot,
attack, right?
No.
But then it. But if I use.
Because how it works is you don't use an attack action. You use the ability as an action. So you don't take the attack action. So you don't get the bonus action of the extra attacks from the other style. It's either one shot or multiple shots.
Okay.
But was a damn good shot.
Yeah, okay, but so before I used the twin shot and I made 3 attacks. So it does work for that then. I use my one style to.
It is what twin shot does. Is multiple attacks. So it's either one attack that's easy to hit because of the advantage, and it does it does pretty damage pretty well, but or you have multiple shots, which I could show you an entire spreadsheet about how I balance those two abilities.
I did 30 damage. That's fine. That's the end of my.
Believe me when I say the math checks out.
Oh, sure. I mean, I believe you.
And then it's time for the Restless. Let's see. First of all, this one moves over here and will bite at Breslor. That one will attack you, and that one will attack you. The others are still eating, so they're leaving you alone. I'm gonna start with the one on Marholm. First, claw attack. It's an arm class of 19.
That's a hit.
You take 7 sharp damage.
Sharp.
And he follows up with a bite, but that's armor class of 13.
That's a miss. Take it on my shield.
Then Lindorian, armor class 17.
Oh, sorry,
Michel?
Lindorian, that's me. That's a miss. I have an armor class of 19.
19, okay. Then 25 will hit, and that's its bite. You have to make Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Holy shit.
You can do that.
HRD. Hey, this is before damage. Can I dodge it or something?
With acrobatic dodge, yeah, I would advise you to do this, because if I see what I rolled for damage, then yeah.
I do that. I've seen the look on the GM's face. And I'm one of max, and there's a couple of dice. So that's acrobatic dodge, yeah.
Yeah. That's a trick. That's something else. You have a bunch of tricks equal to your charisma modifier, which you can spend on different abilities.
1d10
most from utility and defensive
9
stuff.
That's 14 in total.
14. So you reduce the damage by 14.
Yeah, I reduced the damage by 14. But I still need to make the Constitution save. Sorry. The 20. That's the. It's an 8.
It's an 8. Okay. So you take 11 was it, right?
14.
14.
No, 11 damage reduction.
14 damage reduction.
14 damage reduction. So wait, that's you take 12 poison damage, and you're poisoned.
Okay, so that's I take 9.
No. It's already reduced damage.
Hey, whoa! I have advantage against poison, my friend.
Then you get advantage on the saving throw.
Try again.
/R, d20 plus 2. Okay, that's a 10.
Yeah,
that's at
also
least
fails.
2 higher.
So, that's 26, 12 poison damage, and you're poisoned. You get to repeat the saving throw at the end of your turn.
Okay. And until that time, I can...
You get disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Joke's on me, because attack rolls is all I do.
Yeah, I have a player that's
What?
never happy when he's poisoned
Wait,
as well.
that's not how that works.
Also a gunslinger. Is this poison? Yeah, this looks like poison there.
Yeah, poison is pretty bad.
Yeah. Sucks.
Alright,
Look like
next.
this. Next is the Restless. No, this was the Restless. Yeah. So I'm gonna attack Marhol. No, not Marhol. Breslor. All these
Yeah.
easy to pronounce names. I like it. That's an armor class of 7,
Misses.
and the bite is an armor class of 21.
That hits.
That's a Constitution saving throw for you as well.
Woo!
Don't
And
be
this
happy.
damage is way more acceptable.
Worry,
Okay.
don't be happy.
Oh, also,
that's
oh
a
shit.
9.
He has pack tactics, so I'm gonna roll for advantage.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
The first one would also hits an armor class of 21. And the saving throw is a 9, so you're also poisoned, and you take 12 poison damage. And another
Altogether, 3
9
barrier.
sharp damage.
Exactly.
9 poisoned, right?
Yeah, and you're poisoned. So I'm gonna
Okay.
add that.
So
Or
thanks for the
croissant.
barrier. That helped some.
Hey,
No.
every
No,
hit
I
point
mean
matters.
it. I mean it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Okay. Oh, that's a pity. It's just a pity. We'll get there.
Poison is always a pity.
That's it for my turn. We'll go to 049.
Okay. I'm going to use my action to stab a med pack into Breslor's suit
Already?
to cure poisoned.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Do it.
That
That's
is
really
pretty
cool.
cool.
I think you have to make a medicine check for that as well.
Yeah, it's gonna help you out a lot, Jas.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's just a standard +5. So d20.
Let me look. Skills. Medicine.
16.
16 succeeds. It costs 2 medpack uses and there's a DC of 13 to remove poisoned.
Okay. So do I need to then? Was that the
You're
check? 16?
unpoisoned.
You're unpoisoned.
Yeah,
Woohoo! Thank you.
he's
Or
he's
unpoisoned, as the
Uh,
French call it.
I then start rubbing your back with my feet in a kind of weird way while chanting, and my nanites sort of start enveloping you and give you a focus boost. So 5 stacks of bolstered attack.
Nice.
What did
That's
that
plus-
do again?
plus 1d4 on your attack. It's called attack boost now, but yeah.
So I 5 times on 5 attacks I get a D4.
Yeah.
Is that how it
First
goes?
4 or 5 attacks you make. Yeah.
Okay.
And then that was my action and my bonus action, and that's my go. I'm just here to keep you alive.
Which is awesome, but because you don't
It
want
is
to
a
miss
good
that,
tactic.
yeah, you don't want to miss that crushing blow because of your poison. So this is really good what you did.
Let me go over to Kit and Ned.
Yep. Kit is going to move up a little bit here. It looks like she's about to like sneakily try to run up the stairs, but then she sees that Marhelm is still getting attacked by whatever this is, and she's going to send off 2 bright yellow projectiles at the Restless in front of Marhelm. And I'm gonna use Nanite Projectile. So that is a 19 to hit.
That's it.
Do you have some sort of cool phrase to go with that? Like
Like
Wait,
what?
well,
Sorry?
like Hadouken or Kamehameha or
She's definitely not as expressive as Lynn.
missed opportunities is all I'm saying.
And that's 4 what is it? Yeah. Radiant? No, that's not radiant. Sharp damage.
4 sharp damage.
Yeah.
You fire multiple, right?
Yeah, I'm kind of just waiting to see if that does anything.
It does. Yeah, it hurts him.
Okay. It's still there, so I will roll again. 14?
14. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
4...
10.
10 damage.
Oh,
Excellent.
sweet.
Okay, that one is heavily wounded now.
So
Oh,
she's-
heavily. It'll take 1 or 2 more hits to bring him
1 or 2.
down. Maybe 2.
These are the strongest wrestlers I've ever seen.
These are the only restless you've ever seen, so there's that.
So then, she's gonna go, "Come on, Ned, why aren't you helping? You're not doing anything." And Ned is gonna cast, or use, Cannon Drone. I'm gonna use Radiant damage for that one. At the Restless.
The one in front of Morholm.
Yes. For a 13.
That's a hit.
It is.
Oh.
Yeah, it is. That's exactly it.
Oh no, I thought I was wasting my turn here. Okay. 2d10. 4, not great damage. 3 damage.
Oh. Okay, but as soon as that radiant particle beam that comes from that hits the Restless, it starts screeching in agony. It hurts him a lot more than it should.
Gotcha. And then she
Still standing
says, "I'm sorry for yelling at you, Ned. You're doing a good job." And she gives him a thumbs up and moves into like the same space. Okay, that is end of turn.
Breslor.
Okay, so while I'm standing here, I just give an appreciative smile to the guy on my back and say, "Well, it was so nice of you. Thank you very much." And I say, I really say it like that. Crashing, go! As I target the big creature in front of me. I'm gonna expose you for the monster that you are, I say. And I start hacking at it.
How long does the helium work anyway?
Yeah, how long does it work? I guess 10 rounds or something?
It's 1 minute, so yeah. It's...
I'm surprised that it
Oh,
hasn't
pommel,
exploded
pommel,
yet
pommel.
with the lighting in your lungs.
I use pommel. And the first attack is an armor class of 17.
That's it.
Okay. So I make it electric damage. Hopefully that helps. I'm doing it anyway because I think electric damage is pretty cool.
Shocking.
This is true. Shocking revelation.
That's 12 electric damage. Is that effective?
It's the big one or is it the small one?
Yeah, it's the big one.
The big one. It's not. Yeah, it is effective, but it does what you expected.
Okay,
to
yeah,
do.
but that's okay. So then I did that, and now I really do the crushing blow because I hit, which is a thing.
Yeah, you have to
and
hit
then-
first before you.
Yeah. So now this is the crushing blow, which
That's it.
is a total of 28 for armor class. That deals.
That's a pretty good hit.
So
You can re-roll those, right? The ones and twos.
oh yeah, how can I see what rolls I had? Dang it.
Click on the result.
Oh, 2, 2,
In
4.
chat. So yeah, 2 to 4, and then you had a 1. So you can all re-roll.
Yeah, I can even 1s and 2s I can reroll, right?
Yeah, ones
So
and twos. yeah,
4
so
and then 3d6 again.
you have to
okay.
keep those though.
Yeah. So
that's
it's
12.
12 plus 8 is 20 damage on the crushing blow. Electricity again. And then I roll for my second normal attack. Which is
Also
an
hit?
armor class of, wait, I'm doing it the right way. Do I have to use the attack boost if I don't need
Yes.
to? Yeah,
Yes,
so
you do.
I'm doing it. So it's armor class of 23, then that deals...
Wow.
This deals more damage than my crushing blow, which is like 21. And then I use my hasted attack.
Holy shit. This
I have juiced you to the max, haven't I?
yeah.
Which is an armor class of 25.
That's it.
Dang it.
Re-roll.
But I can re-roll that one. So that is a 6, so...
Eight.
Dang it. Okay.
Wow.
And 13 damage.
13. Can't win them all. Still,
I
this
know,
is
but-
a
I'm
lot
just-
of damage.
Yeah, and I'm happy that it's opposite Breslor. Like you do exactly the opposite what you did last battle. Hitting everything,
Yeah,
doing
hitting
damage.
everything. So, and he's used exposing blow, which I said. I'm going to expose you for the monster that you are, I said. And
Yeah,
so
yeah.
one has one stack of exposed.
Yeah, so the next attack made against it is with advantage.
Should I have done that or not?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
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 The attack after your crushing
Us.
blow would have been an advantage one.
If 049 doesn't attack, then you have. Oh yeah, the second. Yeah, that's true. Your second attack. should
Okay,
have
so
been,
I re-rolled that one. Of course, it isn't critical. So yeah, I already used the exposing blow then. So it's not exposed anymore. I think that's about it. I gain 2 momentum. So I've got 4 now.
Good.
Yeah.
Yes, and your
Yep.
turn.
Yeah.
Okay, then the violent are up.
Oh, it's already done.
This one moves over here ish. Can I get one? I'll place him right over here.
Sweeping strike.
The electrifying episode. But just to be certain, are we going to end the session after this turn? Because
Yeah,
it's
after this
11:30.
turn. Yes, we are. I'm sorry to say, but yeah, it's getting late. Why is it not working?
I'll update my sheet. So,
There we go. One comes closer as well. But yeah, 2 violent attack you for a total of 8 attacks against you.
Wait, what?
Yes. Armor class 12, armor class 16, armor class 9, My attack rolls, man, this session. Arm class 15. So that's 1. Arm class 18.
Let me see. Plus 2. No, I've got 18 right now, so that one hits.
Okay. He does 10 sharp damage.
Okay.
Plus 20 is also a hit then. That's another 12. This time it's blunt damage, but guessing it doesn't really matter for you.
No.
This is an arm class of 17, so that's a miss.
Yeah.
Wait, how many attacks was this?
1 to go.
Oh god, I lost count. 1 to go, yeah, okay. The last one, arm class 13. That's a miss.
Miss. Okay, I'm at 16 hit points.
Also, I'm forgetting, but
That's not a
I'm
lot.
forgetting their ability. That's it's
Which
kind
is
of relevant. No, yeah, but we should remember it next time. If you start within 2 units of an of a violent, you have to make a saving throw, which is kind of annoying for 049, I guess, or if it goes wrong. But we'll see that next session.
Yeah.
Starting
I mean,
where we left
to
off.
be
in
fair, it's
round
getting
3.
pretty late, and but I mean, it always sucks to stop halfway through combat.
On the
Yeah,
other
yeah,
hand,
it does.
it's always
But
great
this
start.
is gonna take so long. Will not be done by 1. I'm afraid.
Also, Jin has a great point. Starting in the midst of combat is always a great start to an episode.
That's true
That's
as well.
also true.
If
But
we
yeah.
remember what the rules are, then we're okay, I guess.
That's
Ah,
gonna
as long as I
be
know what to do.
Let's go back to the screen for a second.
I think I'm getting the hang of it. Bum bum bum.
Yeah, you actually made progress. I mean, you walked through an entire corridor for an hour, and you got stuff done, man. That was
How
Really
many
cool. I'm proud of you
enemies?
guys.
How many enemies have we killed at the moment?
none.
0.
Yeah, and I'm rounding down there. But if I round up, it's still none, though.
I think I need to start using some of my higher level programs.
Hey,
That's
to,
Okay, good idea.
Maybe.
like I'm at max down now. Like next round, I'm going to do crazy damage, but also I'm poisoned. But also, my style can sort of make the disadvantage go away. So
Yeah, if you use that true shot, you get. I think you get 2
yeah,
additional
two,
die,
2 additional die. So
so that you would still have 2 die left. Then, like, it's -1 because you have disadvantage. And in this case, it does add up and subtract. Like normally,
yeah, so I would end up with advantage.
yeah, with normal advantage.
That's
yeah.
awesome. Yeah. So instead
It
of straight up, I thought it would be a straight up roll then, but all right, that's even better.
Mireneos is asking a cool question. The metagame question is, if Okul is not the only one that can use both restless and violent, where do they come from? Good question.
Yeah. Good question.
I think Roger
I'm not gonna
knows.
answer it.
No,
Yeah, but I won't tell.
at least not yet.
Find out next episode of
Nope.
Listening Post Alpha.
You're not gonna find out next episode, but tune in for next episode of Listening Post
You
Alpha,
should have said that.
in which questions like these won't be revealed, but I can assure you some chaos will ensue. As
What
these
chaos?
this group of individuals makes their way through the listening post in
We're
search
not a
of
group of individuals.
what
We're
are you looking for? What are you doing here? You're
We're-
restoring communications
Yeah,
and then
exactly.
Making friends.
gonna make a long distance phone call
Making
and then
friends,
nope out.
yeah.
I'm just having a great time.
Yeah. Aren't we
Forming
all?
a new
I think
team, trying to get those 3
I-
missing people back. You know, we have roles to fill now. We need a magic user.
I would be delighted if we have an extra party member at the end of this whole thing.
That would be. Let's hope it's the Everin.
No, I was.
I was hoping for J'Keska.
Yeah, me too.
Because I like him.
He fits
I'm
well.
rooting for the moon.
Let's just be evil. That's fine. We'll be villains.
Are we
Anyway.
not?
How do they relate of that one?
No, I think the anti-hero is more interesting than the villain.
Than the villain.
Most of the time.
Not saying we're anti-heroes.
No.
Just saying.
We're anti-
That's
Yeah.
For the sake
No
of
reason.
it.
No
I
reason.
feel like
yeah.
we're definitely not heroes at this
Oh,
point.
No.
No, shooting that woman at start when you entered the station, it was, or almost shooting her and then shooting her. But
No, she was clearly. I mean, that was a clear case of being dominated, without any hope of ever becoming
clearly,
herself.
no
That's
hope.
what we tell.
Never
That's
hope.
what we tell
Yeah,
ourselves,
yeah.
Monday. But I feel like if I remember correctly, the chamber did most of the killing. Not.
Yeah,
Yeah,
also
yeah.
true. Also true.
No. She got
Also,
shot in the end.
Lindorian.
Her corpse burned up in the chamber and got rid of the evidence. But I think
No.
049
Prove
killed her
it.
with an exposing bolt.
Prove it. Show us the evidence.
I
put my
can.
sword
It's
in
on
the
YouTube.
I'd like to point out that we're playing against, there's a guy who can reality shape. You can't believe what your eyes are telling you.
Yeah, just shoot everything that moves. I
Things
agree.
just look worse than they are.
Hey,
Yeah, maybe.
Lindorian immediately jumped on that "let's save the person in the other room" bandwagon. So
I mean, a wise man just told me like an hour ago that it's a very real possibility that you guys are just all hanging out in an insane asylum with a fishbowl on and going, "We're on an adventure." Pew 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 pew.
Pew pew. I think that's the case. Yeah.
This is where we
Yeah.
find out that Marhome actually is the most in touch with reality because he does need like a fishbowl on his head.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
We were actually just mocking him. We were just all mocking Marhole thing, and suddenly it turned into.
No, you're imitating him. Yeah.
Cool.
Look at me, I'm our home. Pew 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 pew.
Pew pew. I love the pew pew sound.
Yeah. So anyway, thanks everyone for watching. Thanks Ash and Vix again for joining us. Hope to see you
Always
again in 2 weeks as we continue listening post alpha.
but
It's,
also
uh,
next week for our other shows.
For some quantum possibility of parallel projections on Monday.
Yeah, I think there's a Call of Cthulhu one shot brewing.
Yeah, that sounds.
Dang it. I want to be in one, but my
next
son has a
Monday.
swimming. Yeah, but my son has a swimming thing, so I might be a bit late. So leave me into the story just a bit later then. Hopefully, I don't know yet.
Maybe
I'll think.
they'll
about
talk
it.
about it. They'll talk about it on stream.
Yeah.
We don't have to do that while everyone's watching.
No. Everyone follow your schedule.
Yeah.
Schedule the
Someone check Jasper's schedule, please, in the chat. Yeah. The day afterwards, it's the Tuesday. Jasper will be maybe drawing a map once he's.
Maybe-
Yeah,
No,
you
Jasper,
figured it out?
My daughter has a thing. Can you start an hour later, maybe?
Yeah. I have to go to the thing as well.
Yeah, the thing.
Yeah. But
the incident.
yeah, he'll redraw a map. I just won't give him Brentwick's map, so he has to do that other map. It's
That's smart.
it's the easiest
okay.
way to make up his mind, I guess.
Yeah,
Well,
true.
No,
Um,
anyone that has watched the episode of Jasper at the end talking about the Rec Central map just knows that that's the thing that he has to do. He has to do that. You have to redraw the Rec Central map.
Yeah, I'll be doing it. It will take a long time.
I got time. Except his daughter's thing. apparently. But
We'll see.
other than that, all the time in the world.
To make you mine.
Yeah, so tune in for that, and in 2 weeks we'll be back with Listening Post Alpha, and we'll continue this madness. We'll start off with a nice bit of combat, maybe, right? And then see
Yes.
where it goes from there. I might have a puzzle or
We'll do
two.
that.
Does
Ooh,
anyone have any
cool.
raid suggestions? Is anyone
Okay,
playing?
so
D&D?
listening. Oh, sorry.
I do.
GM Workshop, I see. But who do you see?
D8 dungeon. I can put it in the chat if you want.
Oh, yes, please.
So, Listening Post Alpha is going to actually be 12 or 13 episodes because Roger said he had maybe 1 or 2 puzzles. Those are the worst.
Yeah, but these ones are very simple.
Yeah, that's what you said last
And if
time.
they take too long, I'll give you the answer, and then we move on.
Okay,
Um,
I've started the raid.
Yeah, then we're gonna say our goodbyes. So thanks everyone for
Goodbye.
joining. We'll see you next week and the day after that, and in 2 weeks. So you'll be seeing plenty more of us. Thanks for watching. Enjoy your days, weeks, months, whatever, and see you all soon. So quickly, guys, do the thing. Do the thing. Okay, that's okay. Outro.
We did
So,
more than one thing.
Bye bye.